All right. Bangin Beers 161. We are back. Happy Sunday, people.
Hells yeah, brother.
Little late afternoon action today.
Back live. Last week was a pre-recorded episode at Rusty Rail. Thank you guys all hanging out and joining in and enjoying that episode. It did very well, so thank you guys.
Yeah, that was a really fun time too.
It was a fun day.
And we got Bob back this week, back from his sequester and work land down in Charlotte, North Kakalaki. Welcome back, Bob.
Thanks.
Oh, how we doing today, gentlemen?
Good. I'm not ignoring you all. I'm just I'm tagging everybody on the social media side here. So just give me one moment.
Which means he's ignoring us. So
Yes.
we are back today. Today we got a large ass lineup here from Snitz Creek Brewery in Anvil, Lebanon.
The original one's in
It's in the actual brewery's in downtown Lebanon. They have another spot in Anvil right outside Fort Indian Town Gap. So we had my birthday there actually a few weeks ago. So that was a lot of fun.
A good time. Wasn't long enough.
Yeah, definitely. So it was an awesome time. We'll kind of talk a little bit about the place, what we did down there. We got quite the lineup here, quite the variety of styles as well. To kind of alleviate some of that, we first cracked out. We got a crowler here of an Apricot Cream Ale. So that's going to be our first show beer here that we're going to kind of sip on as we go on. But how we doing, gentlemen? How's your week?
It's good.
Usual.
Been busy podcasting. We just started up the side project of Not Cool in High School with the horror one. So that aired Friday with myself and Heidi doing Evil Dead. A lot of people seem to enjoy it. So excited to keep going with that. Yeah. And how about you guys?
Good to be back, Bob.
Being a dad.
Yeah,
being a dad.
definitely good to be back. Yeah.
The usual. Just being a dad.
Good stuff. How you been? What you been up to? Did anything fun this week?
Not super fun. I ended up at Pilger Friday because the boys upstairs were playing. So I popped in a little bit after work because I wasn't ready to go home yet. And then that's about it.
Yeah, dude, I had no idea. Did any of you I had no idea the Lager Jogger was this weekend until like Friday.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I lost track of that. Dale did it. He just did the Boston Marathon this week. He did the Boston Marathon, then did that.
Yeah,
He's
so
nuts.
Zach's
At
future
60?
father-in-law. Yeah,
At 60,
yeah,
good
just
for
ran,
him.
He can run. He just ran the Boston Marathon. Lager
He
Jogger.
qualified. He wasn't a charity runner.
Nice. Yeah, no,
That was his dream.
he can fucking run.
Yep.
Holy, he runs 10 miles every 2 days.
Yeah. So
That's
like
crazy.
I'll see him on my way. I used to see him on my way home from work.
Yeah, he's
usually
always
when I'd be
running.
coming
Always
down
running.
through Duncott, and Dale be running
Down
along
through
the
the-
side of the road toward Exetersville.
But yeah, that's a bucket list. That's tippy top.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congrats, Dale. A lot of fun.
Congratulations, Dale. And then he did
Um,
the Lager Jogger, which is nuts.
Yeah,
I had work. Nikki went. I think I might do it next year.
Well,
I
yeah,
could breathe,
let's,
I
like-
could breathe again.
yeah, Zach and I, right before COVID, the 2 years in a row we had
Yeah,
done
we
it,
did.
and it was shitty each
Well,
year.
it
The first year
it
fucking
snowed the one year.
snowed.
It's going like snow's hitting our face.
Yeah.
You have to like put your head down.
It snowed the first, and then the second year, it was a little bit better, but it's still cold.
We froze after we were running. We
Yeah.
had to go inside the
Yeah, we were in the gift shop
Gangling,
for a
yeah,
while and
yeah.
stuff, but yeah, I had no idea.
You got to go to Hazelden and switch to the Trot and Brew.
Oh, they got one of Hazelden too for beer.
Yeah, like I think it's a 1.5 mile course, and it's like 5 bars you stop in, and you drink a beer in each one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I can get down with that.
Like I do want to do. I thought about doing the Trogs one year.
Oh yeah,
But
that'd
I
be
don't know
cool.
what you have to do or how quick it sells out because that's a big deal.
Well, like I don't even remember Yingling like advertising to sign up for it.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Not at all. I'm
Yeah,
like,
actually, now you mentioned it, I don't recall hearing any commercials.
yeah,
on the
nothing.
radio or
It was really,
anything.
really weird because I mean, obviously we were completely oblivious to it, or that's something we probably would have shown up at the
Well,
podcast.
Well, because of COVID, they canceled and like the $45, like you don't get anything back.
Well, we got when they we got all they sent you the shirt and like your ticket, and you're
Yeah.
supposed to be able to run it
I
on your
wish-
own. I was like, fuck that, I'm not doing that.
I
shit.
wish there was an option because I don't want a shirt and glass.
Yeah, I don't like the
honestly.
shirt, honestly.
I just have a bunch of the glasses. Like
Yeah.
I just want to do the run. I don't want a bunch of the shirts. I'm not going to wear them.
Yeah, they're like the underarm, but like they're like
$45. It's most runs are like $20.
yeah, it's and the
Yeah.
shirt is like and you get like what 2 lager
They
tickets.
they banked so much money with that canceled
Oh
run the
yeah,
1 year.
oh absolutely, because they didn't spend any on beer and
3,500
stuff.
runners.
It's
They got all
insane.
that money and nobody got it back.
I heard yesterday we were at Marush and I went to Palermo's and we were talking to somebody that knows Dick Yingling, and apparently they go through like 51 halves in like an hour.
That's sick.
of lager at the
Yeah.
Lager Jogger. It's insane.
Oh,
But yeah, so maybe next year, Zach and I'll run it in
And
again.
me.
You want to do it,
probably.
Billy?
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
I'll do
And Nikki as well.
We'll run it in again, and it is fun because like
It's
the
a good time.
I'm not a runner.
I'm not either.
Me neither, but it's fun.
And
Yeah.
like every single year it comes and I go, I'm gonna do it this year, and then
Well,
I don't do it.
I think we did it in like 30 minutes
the
the one
food
year, which
trucks,
I'll
like-
take that.
Just like the food too.
Yeah.
What
Oh yeah, the
did,
food.
what did Nikki got? What did she get? Lobster mac, I think, from Adelphia had a stand,
Oh, nice.
and I'm like, great, because I had work. I would have went just to eat.
Yeah, yeah. It's literally. I'm like, oh yeah, that's today. Okay, whatever.
It's a good time, but
it is fun.
Pottsville is just don't even think about going near Pottsville if
nothing.
you're not gonna
Downtown's
attend the
locked
lager jogger at
up.
all.
But what's cool though is because all the other like bars and stuff downtown have stuff going on. Like Pilgrim had bands.
And that's good.
Hucklebucks usually does something.
The wheel, they'll have bands, but I'm glad there's more going on in Pottsville now after the lager jogger or during, because people travel from all over and they're staying. They might stay at the Ramada.
Yep.
They need stuff to do.
Oh, definitely.
Other
Yeah, people
than
come all over
just-
for that stuff.
There's other things you could do now other than just hanging out at the brewery and doing a tour. There's other things.
Maybe we could try to do their Oktoberfest one at the Steel Stacks down in Bethlehem.
Maybe October's a busy month.
Yeah, we'll take a look.
And they do it on a Sunday.
Is it a Sunday?
They usually do them on a Sunday.
That actually might be better. We'll figure it out.
Don't know.
Yeah, we don't do anything on Sundays.
But yeah, we can. That'll be a fucking live show, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got like 8 months to like plan for it. So.
Yeah, just all of us with GoPros on.
Yeah.
Just running and
I
just
already plan on doing
sweating profusely.
I already plan on doing Bang of Beers for Halloween. So
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm excited for that. I'm
Oh,
gonna
that'll
bring
be a
some
good time.
stuff, and we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, Glacier hanging out with us on Twitter. Thank you for hanging out
with
with
the chat.
let's get the housekeeping real
Yeah.
quick. The IWEP Network. If you head over to iwepnetwork.com, you can see all of our awesome shows. We have content all the time. We're normally live on every social media platform. So if you are watching this on Facebook or YouTube, if you're watching this anywhere, head over to our YouTube, and if you could help us out with subscribe. We just broke 100 subscribers, which is dope on the Bangin Beer side. So now we can do the custom URL. So now you can search youtube.com/Bangin Beers Podcast when I make it. Haven't had a chance to yet. But yeah, so thank you guys for helping us hit that goal of 100 followers on YouTube. That's really, really fun. Our goal is to try to get everything to 1,000 by the end of the year. So we're climbing. So yeah, head over to the iwepnetwork.com. You can check out our Patreon, all of our sponsors, as well as our merchandise if you want to support. But we do have a Patreon that goes from $1 to $25. Anything over 10 gets you in the running to win a free t-shirt every month. So we want to thank the people who support us over on Patreon. That's gonna be Ryan Vox from Outbreak Wrestling, David S., Brett Squared from the Cake Stand in Monty City, Bridget M., Andrew H. from Bangin Beers Podcast, Greg R., Heidi B. from Not Cool in High School, Ryan G. from the Fueled by Haas podcast, Kelly from Crystal Mountain Healing, as well as Truth Behind Illusion, Tommy B., the Tree of Life Metaphysical Shop, Brad Z., Higher Than Other Words podcast, and JH. So thank you all for the continued support and keeping the lights on here.
Hell yeah. So our first beer we cracked here was this Apricot Cream Ale from Snitz Creek. We got a crowler of it. Like I said, we got quite the bounty today and quite the assortment of styles as well. So what we got there, Bob?
This is a rarity too. It's actually listed as no longer in production.
Oh. How old is this can, Billy? Just
Well,
The day of your birthday, right?
yeah, the
I'm
day of
just
your
kidding.
birthday, but well, it's a crowler, so they
Yeah.
have the date on the can.
Apricot Cream Ale from the Snitz Creek Brewery of Lebanon, PA. It's considered a cream ale. It comes in at 5% ABV and it's listed at 15 IBUs. Description's pretty short and to the point. Mildly sweet, light golden cream ale with apricot extract add to the aroma and taste. The flavor profile is listed as fruity, light, sweet, creamy, and apricot.
It's good. Wish it was peach though.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like peach adjacent. Like,
Yeah,
but it's-
apricot's not that big of a
But
difference.
it's not peach.
Well,
Their
no.
cream ales are so good. Like they made me love cream ale.
I want a peach cream ale. That's all I want in my life. This is the closest I'll probably ever get, but I agree.
No,
Have they ever
I'm sure they
Oh.
exist.
I think they have one on at Little Brown Bower right now. I can't remember the brewing company.
Oh, really?
It's called Relief Peacher.
Oh,
Oh, it's from Aldous.
Is it Aldous?
I think it's Aldous.
Was it Aldous?
Is
Yeah.
it on draft or is it in bottle?
That's on draft.
I have to definitely go try it out.
But yeah, we
yeah.
had that on last Wednesday.
Snitz Creek just kills the cream ale game. That's definitely their home run hitter. Sam Bear Reviews says in the chat they should keep the lager jogger in the fall like they did for the makeup. There was more going on with the Oktoberfest in downtown Pottsville. Yeah, I agree.
I agree with that as well.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be great.
It's a lot easier to run in October too.
And the weather's more predictable then too. Like this April's been a goddamn shit show.
Oh my god. It was winter last week.
Yeah, it snowed like Monday.
Yep. 81 car pile up.
Yeah, that was the end of March. I mean, Jesus, like this winter does not want. Today's beautiful, and they're supposed to get down to the 50s the next few days.
Yeah.
Harley in the chat. Hey, Harley, welcome. What else we got here? You guys check out them beers. I would love to do a show together on Twitch with Strikeout Beer. Yeah, 100%. We'll definitely collaborate. Hit us up, send us a message, and we'll get contact information, and we'll definitely do a collaboration. We can always have people join in the stream, and I'm sure if you're a streamer, you have a setup on your own. So yeah, we can definitely collaborate. We appreciate you stopping in.
But yeah, so the apricot's nice. It's not overpowering on the fruit. It's super crushable, easy drinker.
Yeah, I like this a lot. This is pretty good. I mean, you can't go wrong with their cream ales. And
no, we actually have two others in the lineup here today too. So an Imperial version of one of the ones that we're gonna drink too. So yeah, it's gonna be something. So, but we're gonna crack our first one here. This is gonna be the Snitz. What is this? I'm gonna say fucker. The Tucker Pucker Torpedo. It's a strawberry fruited sour from them. So what we got, Bob? America's Transportation Experience, AACA Museum Incorporated collaboration. Looks.
All right. So the Tucker Pucker Torpedo, again from the Snitz Creek Brewery of Lebanon, PA. It's considered a fruited
flower.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fancy. It's wearing a suit.
So I'm out of practice. 5% ABV, and this one is listed at 5 IBUs. It's been checked in 165 times, where it averages a 3.73. I have 4 friend check-ins where it averages a 3.71. And the write-up goes, collaboration with the AACA Museum in Hershey for autos and ales. Heavily fruited sour ale with cherry, strawberry, and dragon fruit puree. Slightly tart, sweet, and refreshing. Contains lactose. The flavor profile is listed as tart, fruity, sour, strawberry, and puckering.
Yeah, they nailed that.
It's all that.
Pucker, all right. It's really tart.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a slightly tart. This one's definitely tart, but it's very light. I get like the dragon fruit on the back end. I get really a lot of strawberry up front.
It's like a warhead.
Sam, once again in the chat, says Snitz, solid choice for the episode. I have a few of the cans of blueberry and peanut butter cream ales in the fridge. The blueberry is a go-to.
We got the blueberry coming up, my friend, and we have the peanut butter pie stout coming up too. And we also have the Imperial version of the cream ale. So we're really excited to crack that one. So, but yeah, I mean, this is refreshing though. Like it is tart. It's got a little bit extra tart to it, but I get, like I said, I got a lot of strawberry. Like I didn't realize there was all those other fruits in it because it's just a bunch of. Oh no, there's the dragon fruit. Oh, I see. So like the headlights is a strawberry and a cherry, and then the little emblem in the middle is a dragon. No, I just saw the strawberry. So, but that's cool with the old classic cars, the old hot rods and stuff. But yeah, it's super refreshing. I'm not really. I guess I'm getting the cherry and the tartness of it.
This one for me, I feel like this is a good. Flight beer, like to say, hey, I want to try a sour off them or a tart beer from them, but I don't know if I would be able to do a full pour of this.
Yeah, in my opinion, my stomach can't handle sour beers.
Yeah,
that's just me though.
What you thinking, Bob?
I do like
it's tasty though.
I like it.
Yeah,
I don't think I'd make a session out of it, but I can I could definitely drink 2 or 3 at a shot. I'm getting the strawberry up front. Definitely getting some of the dragon fruit on the finish, like Andy said. I don't think it's quite as sour as puckering, but I like it. It tastes good.
Yeah,
the old 3-tap method,
just in case.
Well, you ever see that thing where people get the can and they do that, and it's supposed to you just shake a can, and if you like do that, it like gets all the pressure out, and it's mostly.
It's sat long enough, which should be fine. Yeah.
Where are we from? We are located out of Northeast Pennsylvania. So if you're familiar with Yuengling Lager, that's kind of like our hometown area beer. So that's kind of where we're from. We're from that part of Pennsylvania. But yeah. So did you get a chance to look up any history or any fun facts about Snitz Creek?
I actually looked a little bit today, and it was really scarce. The only thing that I was really able to pick up, like I couldn't even find a date on when they opened the business by doing my normal stuff. I found a side article, and again, this is another case where it's not professional brewers that this started out as something that was created by home brewers again.
Yeah, the homebrewers scene in Pennsylvania. I'm pretty excited that they're doing the homebrewing competition for Pilgrim.
Yeah, that's gonna
because man, look at all these big companies that we have in our area that are making these knockout beers, and they all started as homebrewers. It's really cool to see. Like I said, we're very fortunate to have such good, talented brewers in our local Northeast Pennsylvania area.
Dude, last year at the Brewfest, like one of my favorite ones was that first one we had. It was like a father and son, I believe. That was I can't remember the name of it.
But they were from Lehighton, right?
Yeah, Lehighton area. Their homebrew. I want to say North something. I'd have to look it up. Sorry guys if you happen to listen. I don't remember the name, but their beers are fantastic. They're actually some of my top ones that I had that day at the whole Brewfest, and there was like 30 other breweries there.
Yeah. So a lot of the stuff we're going to be talking about here in the future and coming up here at the episode is our experience at Snitz. We went up for Andrew's birthday. We talked a little bit in the episode. We decided to save it for this. But also another cool thing that's been happening. We would also thank Rusty Rail again for having us up for the millionth canning of Fog Monster. We had a great time. We a little bit on just something that I noticed. A little bit of an echo on the microphone for our guests. I tried my best to fix it. It just I know what I did wrong, and I'll definitely adjust that for the future. But so thank you guys if you sticking through that. But I think the rest of the mics came out really good.
Yeah, and we're learning the on location business too. So
yeah, I think I've nailed down the on location to literally I can bring in just a backpack to a brewery and record.
Nice.
Like I think I'm even just gonna do it off my phone, to be honest with you. I think it'd be a lot easier. But yeah, it was a fun experience, and it's only just begun. We've been already reached out by another brewery who wants us to come. There's probably like 3 breweries who kind of have us on deck that if we make a message, we're there. Snitz being one of them.
Yeah.
So
great.
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah, we met Carmen. She runs a show at the Anvil, which used to be the Funk's Family Restaurant in Anvil, right outside of Indian Town Gap. So we'll talk about that here in a few. But yeah, a lot of fun hanging out with Guy and talking to Scott and then Matt from Dirt Act Distributors. Thank you guys again for having us up. We had a blast that day. It was a great time.
Yeah. Like I said, a lot of cool future content. We have a lot of locations that we're going to be doing. Some fun collaborations with other beer content creators. It's going to be a fun summer. We have a lot of things in store. So like I said, you guys sharing and giving the word of mouth, like our name's getting out there, and it's only pretty much because of your guys helping us out with that. Like saying, obviously you're enjoying the show enough to tell other people, and people are finding out about us and hearing about us, and the growth is there, and it's exciting to see. So yeah, I'm excited for the future and all the cool things that we're going to be bringing your way this year for the show.
Yeah. So with that, we are cracking this little palate cleanser here after that tart guy, the Snitz Creek Golden Lager, which is a Hell's Lager. So what we got there, Bob?
Again, Snitz Creek Golden Lager. It's considered a Helles. This one clocks in at 4.9% ABV and 18 IBUs. It's been checked in 357 times, where it averages 3.56. I've actually had it once before, and I have 5 friend check-ins where it averages a 3.7. Golden Helles Lager, bittered very softly with Tettnanger and Ariana hops. That's the whole write-up. The flavor profile is listed as light, sweet, watery, banana, and tart.
Yeah, so I was torn when we got there. Obviously, every time I go to a brewery, I like to find my lager, I like to find my pilsner, and then I go with that first, and then I order a flight, and then like my lager's my drink the whole time. So I was torn between the golden and the other lager we're gonna have up here, and I like someone's vibrating on the table. You might have to kill that. So I like both of them a lot. I will say I lean more towards the other one, but I believe you bought the golden, and then I bought the Marzen, and we were kind of just trading back and forth. But it's a great lager. I think they did a great job with it.
Yeah, nothing wrong with this. Super crisp.
I can smell bread when I lift the glass to my mouth.
Yeah, definitely. And then like I can really taste there's that slight hint of banana, like it says in there, and like with the maltiness, but super crispy.
He wants to know if we have King Street Beer. I've never heard of them. Have you ever heard of King Street Beer?
That doesn't ring any bells with me.
Can't say I have.
I'm not. Where are they located? Well, he gets that back to us. Yeah, I've never heard of King Street, so I'll have to look that up. King Street Beer.
All right, what do you think about this one, Zach?
I like it. It's different with the little hints in there. I don't know. I'm weird with lagers because of what I'm used to. You know what I mean? I guess because I like amber lager.
Yeah.
So That's just me though.
Yeah, we kind of talk about that every now and then.
Yeah, when you go out and you order one and it's this clear, you're like, that's not.
I'm kind of over that now.
Well, yeah, but like in the beginning when you're going out and ordering lagers and they're varying the clearness,
or like when you didn't
colors.
know any better, you're like Budweiser's not a lager.
Yeah,
it's the wrong color.
Yeah, he's saying I believe this is the one he's talking about. King Street Brewing Company in Anchorage, Alaska. Oh, yep, right there in the chat, Alaska. Yeah, no, we've never had them.
I'd give them a whirl. No, I wonder they get down here.
No, I'm not sure.
I think the only brewery that I know for sure from Alaska I've had has been Anchorage Brewing.
Yeah, I've never had any of them. They just to kind of give them a little shout out here. What do they got here? They made 108 different beers, and their gimmick, like their thing on every beer, is just kind of like a street sign, like King Street.
Okay.
Like a blonde ale, Imperial IPA, American Pale Ale, Imperial Stout, Ambers, Black IPAs, Oktoberfest. Yeah, they do the basic ones. I'm interested in learning about them, but no, we've never had them.
Oh, keep an eye on. Maybe they make it down occasionally, but might be out of our reach, unfortunately.
Yes, I mean, unless we all go to Alaska.
I'm down.
I mean, listen, if you're
beer trade,
yeah.
If you're balling, you want to fly some boys out to Alaska.
All right, but yeah, no, super crispy lager. We're working right down through. So, the Snitz Creek, I have been to the Lebanon. Have you guys been to the Lebanon location before?
Yeah.
I have not.
Yeah, no. I've been there once a few years ago, right in downtown Lebanon. We went Rich and I went a number of years ago on a random day. Food was decent. I had a burger with Lebanon bologna on it, which I think is one of their flagship deals down there.
That's terrifying.
It was delicious.
No, it sounds good.
Next time you get some Lebanon bologna or some sweet Lebanon bologna, get a slice one about that thick and drop it in a frying pan.
I think I went a little too hard in the paint here.
All right, so while we're gonna figure out this next beer here,
I was just getting this ready so you could tell your story about Lebanon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you want to tell your story and pour that.
All right, so the Lebanon, it's not very big, but the Anvil location, like I said, it's right outside of Fort Indian Town Gap. So it's the old Funk's Family Restaurant.
It's a great location because it's right off the exit and not in bumfuck nowhere.
Yes,
it's right off the exit, and right on the exit there's an abandoned cabin.
Oh, nice!
Right next to the road, and I have to go check it out sometime.
Oh, sweet!
Like a little Evil Dead cabin.
You could tell it's abandoned.
Oh, yeah. Sweet! We'll go look around there next time. Get some tetanus.
Like, oh, yeah, you like.
But
or for our calendar pictures for the network for October, we'll look like it's all good.
We'll look like an old school band where they sit in front of a cabin and get their photo taken.
Yeah.
we'll look like the band Macabre or something.
There we go. But the location in Anvil is really sweet. I never was at it while it was Funk's restaurant, but so they have a garage that they turn into like a tap room where we were able to reserve the room for my entire birthday party at no cost. They didn't charge us a thing. They actually encouraged that they figure people spend more money when they don't pay to rent the place.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I paid their light bill.
Yeah, we definitely. So we met Carmen there. My wife Rich had met her as well, which kind of got us tuned on to the whole place and gave us a tour of the facility. We got to see they don't brew there. All the brewing's done in Lebanon at the original location, but the downstairs is like somebody's basement. Like that's like when you had that friend when you were a kid and they had their awesome basement with the pool tables and shit. That's what this place is.
I didn't get down there. I got to get down there. I got to get down there soon and have some food because I didn't have food last time because I kind of ate before we went.
Nah.
I didn't want to ruin the fun for myself.
I forget what I ordered. I just remember it being really good.
Yeah, I never ate at the original place, but we both ate at Andy's birthday.
It was awesome.
Everything, all the
food was good.
I love the atmosphere and what they did with the garage is very rustic and I love it.
Yeah, it
was a good time and the weather it rained a bit, but with the doors open,
it was beautiful.
It was
day.
Nice.
Yeah,
beautiful day. The basement's awesome.
I've never been there and I walked in the front and I'm like, hey, we're here for whatever, and they're like, you got to go around the other side. I'm like, there's a garage on the other side, and I'm walking around and I'm like, oh, this is great. And I walk in there and I'm like, wow, this is freaking cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful in there too. The bathrooms are nice. Staff was really good. Carmen was super accommodating. She gave us 14 tours because every time we came back.
Yeah, we kept having like a new person join us, and we ended up getting on another tour. So like the basement, I guess, used to be like they had like a little general store, and that was they turned the cash wrap into like a giant like bar table.
Yeah.
So it's super sweet. There's pool tables, darts. They have live music on a bunch of days. They do trivia on, I think, Tuesdays or Thursdays. They do trivia.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of cool events they got going on. Then they have the upstairs bar too. So like the main area. So there's lots of places to eat and drink at there, and it's awesome. The place is beautiful.
And their selection in the to-go coolers.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Which is where this bounty came from.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah. In the chat, he said, "Do you guys have a Discord?" We do. Unfortunately, it just never took off, but we do have it. We're not active on it because the only people really in it are us.
Yes.
We'd like to be active on it.
Yeah, we would love our Discord to grow. We're just we're trying to figure out how to do it.
We're kind of kicking around a few different ideas of things to do with Discord. So we'll see. We'll get some test runs coming out at some point. So, but we do have one. So we're just we just need to figure out how to get it working.
Yeah,
or not get it working, but get it,
I know you're on the on Twitch side. You're on the on Twitch. We don't have our links there. But if after the episode's over, I put the links in the description because the system we use doesn't let us put our links in until I have to go doing a whole bunch of other stuff. But anyway, I don't have an engineer to do it for me. But we do have a Discord, so if you go to our link tree, everything is there. Or you go to if you go to our website, the link, the automatic join for the Discord is there. You're more than welcome to join. I would say our biggest community thing that people donate or hang out and communicate in is our Facebook group. We have the Bangin Beers podcast fan page, and people post their beers all the time there and their reviews, and we're trying to do this thing. Like I tried it this week, like end of the week, like, hey, what was everyone's beer of the week, and put your post in there, and people seem to really enjoy that. But you can do your own Bangin Beers episode when you go out to a bar. If you're out somewhere and you do a flight or you try a different bread country, like this is my beer of the night, I'm posting it in the chat, like and do your own little version of the show with your buddies out at breweries or bars and have some fun. But that's what it's all about. All right, so we cracked a bottle here, and I think I poured too much. I poured it like it's a glass of Boilo because it drinks like a glass of Boilo.
Yeah, it looks like Boilo.
Yeah, so this is Jackazz Distilling LLC. We got a chance to meet and talk to them at the Rusty Rail event, and here they are actually going to be opening a store in downtown Pottsville, and it's going to be, I believe, Catty Corner. On the corner there, right across from the Wheel and Pilgaroo. So they're going to be having a location where you can buy their products at on location.
For anyone else that's local and wants to try their stuff at the Hometown Farmers Market on Wednesdays, these guys actually have a booth in the main building.
They're tasty.
From, I think, like out by Higgins?
Spring Glen.
Yes. Yeah, Higgins. So we did a bunch of shooters, tried them all out. They have a blueberry, they have a tea berry, they have a creamsicle, just a cream soda version, a apple pie. There's tons and tons of different flavored whiskeys they do. The apple pie was my favorite, but they did a half and half of the cream soda with the apple, and it was fantastic.
I gotta try that.
Yeah,
I'm going for the tea berry.
Yeah. That was my dad's go-to.
Yeah, I had the tea. I tried the tea berry. They were at Schwartz Farms out in Higgins back when they did their fall festival stuff.
They're really getting around. So Nikki did a paint and sip 2 weeks ago at the Old Christy Joy Catering. I guess somebody bought the estate.
It's the what is it? The
I can't remember.
The something on Bull's head. What the hell is it?
I forget. It's on the tip of my tongue. But
like
anyway,
Chateau or something on Bull's head, or
so they supply the alcohol.
The
Villa. That's it.
Villa at Bull's Head. Yeah.
I'm glad somebody bought it because that estate and everything would be a waste.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jackazz was supplying the alcohol for the paint and sip, and Nikki was there and had some. She got me a little bottle of the apple pie. I didn't have yet. She put it out in the yard for part of the egg hunt last Sunday that I found. So I think this might be the same, but I really like this a lot, and they're really getting around because it's good that someone is in the area because Foreplay was really getting around at the time before they called it quits, and they were starting to be booming.
Yeah.
And then
so here's what I think for me.
Well, that's what now they're mainstream.
You go on the mic.
MoonShine. That Foreplay is open again.
Someone else.
Yeah, it's Main Street, and then there's the one down.
So my understanding on it is that the business partners got in a dispute. The federal government actually got involved with it, and they did not make amends and get together again. One half kept the original building in Skooglehaven, and that is now Main Street MoonShine. and the other group
Form Jackazz.
No,
what the hell is it?
the Bums Rush.
Bums Rush.
And it used to be the not the Nutty Pear,
Oak Hill Inn.
Oak Hill Inn,
Yeah, on 61, right by Jared Bertolo.
Down by the Adamsdale Road.
Yep.
I actually talked to one of the foreplay guys because they were at the last Cook County Brew Fest at the Elks in Frackville. They were set up there.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine, Nick Meyer, who bartends at Hucklebucks, he helps run the place. He was talking to them to get them to supply Hucklebucks for their mixed drinks.
I will say this. So this is where I think Jackazz is definitely going to be a go-to for me, is because I don't know how this is going to feel for an actual whiskey drinker. So I'm interested to see how you feel about it, because
I like
this drinks.
Smooth. I like it.
This drinks like a boilo. Like this is more of the lottie. How you always say a flavored lottie more than a whiskey drink.
Yeah.
There's zero burn. Like you're drinking whiskey, but it's so fruit forward and has the apple pie flavoring and everything that literally you can pour.
You could drink it straight.
Yeah, you can drink it straight
like drinking whiskey, but
it's definitely not like you drink a whiskey. Like if I try to drink whiskey, nothing in the glass, to me it's like oh my god, I'm on fire, I'm burning.
If you like apple pie boilo, this is gonna be your jam.
Yeah, you could if you literally put this in the microwave and heat this up. This is apple pie boilo all year round.
Which honestly might be the right. It's 40 proof, so that honestly might be what boilo ends up sitting at, depending on what you use to make it with.
Stick at the bottom.
Yes,
very nice. Who's gonna eat the stick?
And then again, like not with the beer, it doesn't over. This is definitely subdued and in the background, but there's definitely cinnamon and maybe clove.
Yeah, I'm getting some clove and like nutmeg.
But
really fucking good.
It's all well balanced. Nothing jumps out and punches you in the face. It's pretty.
Yeah, this would be a nice warmed up in the winter drink.
Now
it's smooth.
The only disadvantage for the apple pie moonshine is if you don't get it right now, I believe this is seasonal. You can't get this in summertime because I guess they really go by the apple orchards and they put that in their ingredients. So they don't really make a lot of this in summertime. So this is kind of like a seasonal one. So around boilo season is when you're going to see this pop up. So for me anyway, I think there's going to be something that if I'm out, if Pilgrim throws it in the rotation, or if they're across the street, I might go across the street, do a shot of it real quick, and then come back over and drink a beer. But I can definitely see this chilling as a bottle in my house during boilo season, just to have it, because I think it's a good alternative. Like you're kind of going to the store and buying someone's bottle of boilo.
So I could see doing this over a glass of crushed ice.
Yeah.
Or again, I think this would probably be another one that would be really good over vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
A little
especially if you did the microwave treatment.
Yeah. It's not it's not my thing, but it's not bad. It's tasty.
Very desserty, and this would be perfect for around fall.
Yeah.
The
tea berry one, I really like the tea berry one because I would like to make a tea berry alcoholic tea berry milkshake.
I was just going to say you could even spike your apple pie.
Yeah,
and then nothing would taste out of it.
Yeah. So Nikki did say they are very good, and she goes, their mixed drinks were really good with the moonshine as well. So yeah, definitely check them out.
Cool. So while we were talking about this, we cracked. I think this is one of the flagships because I think this is the first beer I've ever actually had from Snitz Creek.
This is their fucking grand slam.
The blueberry cream ale.
I drink it every week.
This is their grand slam. I wish I could have this directly piped to my house. I love this beer.
I enjoy when you go or you can get it when they do the vanilla, and because sometimes they have multiples on at the same time, and if the vanilla's on, then they'll do a 50-50 mix of the blueberry and vanilla cream ale, or the vanilla and the raspberry cream ale. Or
you know what? You just kind of put something in my brain here. I would get a can of birthday cake or birthday suit from Rusty Rail with that really strong vanilla cream and mix it 50-50 with the cream ale from Snitz Creek. Can they just collaborate? Can that happen? Rusty Rail, if you're listening, Snitz Creek, make a blueberry vanilla, because they're killer at that vanilla extract flavoring in their beer, Rusty Rail, and Snitz Creek is like the king of the cream ale, I think, in my opinion.
I've been really getting into vanilla and cream ales lately, and especially with the blueberry. I don't like blueberry beers.
Yeah, I don't love blueberry in general. That's not actual blueberries.
But with the cream,
but this one's actually really nice.
I tend to agree that that's an issue with most, not all, but most blueberry beers, is that they go the artificial route.
Yeah.
They're too sweet.
It's
blatantly artificial.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be very challenging to find an authentic blueberry beer.
Yeah.
And
a lot of places
nice and subtle.
A lot of places they serve this too. They'll throw a couple blueberries in the glass.
Yeah. What we got there? What's the description on this one, Bob?
So, blueberry cream ale from the Snitz Creek Brewery of Lebanon, PA. It's classified as a cream ale, and this one again comes in at 5% on the ABV, and it's rated at 19 IBUs. It's been checked in 4,000 times, where it averages a 3.67. I have 33 friend check-ins where it averages a 3.63, and today will be the third time I've had it. I think it's incredible. I did not protect the floor on this.
Yeah, like I said, this one, it like I said, I don't love blueberry flavored stuff, and it's so subtle. It's a nice crisp blueberry. It has a little like the hue of it in there. It's not like you'll get ones that like look like sludge from blueberry. It's like I murdered a blueberry orchard in a beer. But it's very nice and light, very crisp, super refreshing. I think it's a great spring beer.
It's great. I stop at Dalbert's distribution in the 4-pack of this, and I at least have 1 or 2 each week because it's so good.
Right?
What you saying, lady?
I just wanted to read.
Billy's dying.
Yeah,
ladies
I'm just
mad.
dying. Ladies mad. I was looking for a reason to use the mute switch for weeks now, and now I finally got one.
We just cracked the big boy.
So the write-up goes, our flagship and crowd favorite.
How does flagship? Nice.
Clean, crisp, and refreshing.
Oh, you're doing a big boy on that one.
Classic cream ale with a nice blueberry finish.
I didn't get a lot of apricot.
Tony's ready to fuck.
Still tastes like beer though, light and drinkable. Thanks, Shucker. And the flavor profile is listed as fruity, light, sweet, smooth, and creamy.
Yeah. Thank you for the call out. Our stream was getting a little weird there. That's why I stepped away for a second because I seen the connection was going. So I went and messed with some stuff over there, and then hopefully it's better. Thank you for the call out, though. I appreciate that.
All right. So to cannonball this one here, we got the Imperial, which I didn't know was a thing until we were down there for my birthday. But the Imperial,
I seen it on the menu, and I go, I'm gonna die tonight.
Tony might die now.
See it until like I was half blitzed and went into the in the front to the coolers, and I'm looking around. I'm like, what should I get for the hotel? Imperial? Okay.
I got a flight of it. I had the flight, and I was like, oh my god. I think I shared most of the tiny flight with everybody. I'm like, you have to experience this.
And Tony just cranked out a full pint of this, so he's ready to take his pants off.
Don't wanna.
So
I love it. I'm obsessed with that song, by the way.
But one last quick wrap up to the actual location. The food was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like holy shit. Like the beers are really good too. Obviously the beers are really good, or we won't be talking about them. But
everything.
Very accommodating. I had a Nashville hot chicken sandwich. It was like the honey hot sauce. Holy shit, was that good.
I think I got the Nashville hot mac and cheese because I had the chicken and everything like on top of
that. Honey hot sauce was so good.
Nikki got their Brussels sprouts.
Oh
Yeah, we're a big fan of that.
Brussels sprout.
Yeah,
I made roasted Brussels sprouts.
They're roasted with really good. With a sauce drizzled over it. It's so good.
Yeah, Brian got, I think their loaded nachos were awesome too.
God, yeah. No, he got the loaded
loaded fries,
I think, and I got the loaded nachos.
Okay, I knew one of them, but yeah, they were all really good too.
So
we got some kind of egg roll, I think too. So I want to say cheesesteak egg rolls.
I love me craft food.
I can't remember because I drank a lot.
Then Nikki said I did die.
5 minutes after we got into the vehicle.
Sleep?
Not sleeping, just making noises with the window down. Sorry, Nikki.
After Sheets?
No,
we didn't see you after Sheets there. That was
no, they had the hotel that night.
Yeah. That was after the ghost show when we went to the casino.
Yeah.
I blend my stories together sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, we were like, the cream ales. I had a tab, keep them coming. I think I was drinking one every 5 minutes. Honestly, it was just going down so good.
Real quick, did you do the write up on this yet, or the read any of this
on the Imperial? No, not yet.
I just want to say, people on Untappd, you're wrong. You're just wrong. There's no sorry. So if you check this in and you're wrong, you're just completely like it averages a 3.77. You're on drugs.
Out of how many?
Out of 5, like
no, 50. This has been checked in.
50 people checked it in. It averages a 3.7. It should be higher. This beer is fucking magic.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here? If you guys want to get in contact with one of the stream collabers, I just contacted them through Instagram called Strike Out Beer. Yeah, definitely. I'll like I said, hit us. We're on Instagram too. Send us a message or tag us, and we'll definitely follow you guys and all that. Our boys over the square table degenerates. We got STDs, boys.
Oh, what up, guys?
Our that old faithful STD creep back in the chat. There it is.
Is that why it's been burning lately?
Yeah, love those guys. Nikki with the laugh face, and then if you come out, if you count weed as a drug, then I'm on drugs. Me too. Anyway, go ahead, Bob.
All right, Imperial Blueberry Cream Ale, again from Snitz Creek Brewery of Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Again, considered a cream ale. This one comes in at 10% ABV. It's rated at 15 IBUs. It has been checked in 50 times, where it averages a 3.77. I have 2 friend check-ins where it averages a 4.5. Our crowd favorite blueberry cream ale brewed with double the grain for an Imperial kick to this flagship. And the flavor profile is listed as blueberry, strong, subtle, creamy, and sweet. And the first thing I want to say is,
you'll get pregnant.
That 10% is fucking invisible.
It's not there at all.
Nope.
See, I think it's a little boozy.
I think you know it's definitely stronger than the other one, but it has more to me.
Not in
anyway.
a bad way. Not in a bad way.
I think the booziness almost tastes like a malt to me, where it comes off as like almost like it's like a mix of a Marzen in there, like a caramel.
Well, yeah, I was actually gonna say it kind of.
I don't know if I would say malty as much as like that's the cream, or it almost borders on a vanilla.
Yeah,
I'm getting like kind of a caramel in the.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Caramello. Out caramello.
So for me, when you drink the blueberry is very forward, and that cream is there. To me, this drinks like a blueberry, almost like a blueberry Oktoberfest.
See, I think
to me,
it's like a blueberry Troganator.
yeah, like yeah. It's I don't know. I love it.
Or what double box?
Which I mean wouldn't be a bad thing.
Yeah,
no, it's definitely not a bad thing.
A blueberry Bach.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's very good. It reminds me of an alcoholic version of my mom's blueberry squares.
Oh,
yeah. There you go.
It's fucking awesome.
Like if it was just a tad sweeter, I'd be like, this is alcoholic blueberry
What
squares.
I like about it, with the high percentage of alcohol,
I'm getting smoked this podcast.
It don't get the full pour.
It don't taste like you're doing a shot.
I just
which
I
I
poured almost
no,
an entire glass of
I taste the higher ABV. I can tell it's a bit boozier, but it's not. Like, still wouldn't think like 10%.
Yeah,
like I think maybe
like it'd be like 8, 7.5.
Yeah,
maybe 7.
But no, it's literally just builds upon that base of the original cream ale. This is
that's like velvet smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of still dangerously crushable at 10%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is why Tony's going to be taking his pants off by the end of the podcast.
They're already off.
You can't see his lower half.
we actually none of us have.
Yes.
That's the rule of the podcast. None
No
of us wear
pants.
pants. Yeah. We're at the halfway mark, and we're doing pretty decent on time. So, real quick, that was
Mute
burp.
switch.
Yeah. So I just want to, I want to throw out there. Has anyone had opportunity maybe check out any new movies, TV shows, listen to a new album, anything you guys experienced?
I was going to watch the Batman last night.
Same here.
I am
And then
3/4 of the way through the Batman
I'm
because
halfway through.
I am watching it in chunks
Well,
because it is so long and good, but at points I feel bored. And once I started to feel bored with it, I stopped it, and I'm like, so I'll come back later.
So that was
because
my plan yesterday, was to watch that. And then Rich decided to go out with her one friend for a little bit, and her sister. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go back. And I was thinking about, so I've been playing Chrono Trigger,
Okay.
like the original SNES one. And I was thinking about, well, you know what? Maybe I'll try to stream today. I'll log in the StreamYard and try to stream me playing Chrono Trigger and having a beer. Next thing I knew, I laid in the couch at Loki, and next thing I knew, it was like midnight. So it didn't fucking happen.
So the new I got about halfway through, and I'm not gonna give spoilers, but I can definitely see, and I'm a Batman fan, but I can definitely see why people. I believe when it comes to Marvel movies, I think people have an idea of what they have. They have an idea of what they think of a superhero movie should be, and DC just hasn't gone that direction. and this movie's not going to do that either.
No, well, I think they're so used to all that action and all the bright colors in all the Marvel movies,
and very zero dialogue. It's just action, action.
Yeah, and it's they're not used to gritty.
The fact that this is getting like a lot of praise on like the one Joe Bob Briggs group I'm in on Facebook and like the Dead and Lovely one, and it's like on like the horror groups, like I'm excited to see it.
Like it's good, like it's dark. Like,
it's a thriller.
I heard like Batman meets Seven.
I didn't see.
Yeah, basically.
I didn't see or hear any bad thing about it, and
I've seen a lot of people saying they're bored. They're bored with it.
See, but I think that's the problem because, like you just said, people are looking for the fucking beat 'em up shit, and this is like Batman being a detective.
Well, yeah,
but you know another thing too that like the Marvel Cinematic Universe didn't do is how many fucking times are they going to redo the Batman thing?
Yeah.
Who's Batman this week?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I thought they just fucking made this 2 years ago.
Yeah, the Ben Affleck.
I don't know the deleted Joker. I'm kind of intrigued.
Some percentage of the audience truly gets sick of that. You know, pick a storyline and fucking stick to it.
Yeah.
I think if they're going to continue, they should, I think, continue with this one.
Yeah, like
just keep leaving.
Honestly,
but I'm just more saying like
I hate
more
most
like
of the DC
more like noir style. Like
so that's what I was gonna say. I think this movie for a lot of people,
exactly.
It's a thriller horror meets a noir movie, except without the we're gonna follow the guy. Like it's literally shot like that's the best way to describe it. It is a noir movie.
Yeah,
because Jim and Batman are just they're trying to figure shit out.
Yep.
And if you're expecting a seasoned Batman,
no, this is like year one Batman.
No, year two.
Year two. But he's still like in a large group of people. He's getting punched. He's getting hit. He's getting damaged.
And
he's still figuring shit out. He
doesn't have all the technology stuff that all the other ones had. When it's like a year 10 Batman.
Yeah, like Christian Bale came out of the gates with fucking all the technology.
Yeah, and then like everyone's like, well, I didn't like the Riddler. He looked like a gimp suit, but this is still year two Riddler.
He's inspired by Zodiac.
Yeah, so even Riddler is not the Riddler you're used to. Catwoman doesn't have her full thing yet.
No.
Like if you're thinking like you're gonna see like Jim Carrey, like Goofy Riddler, or like the fucking 60s camp.
There were people that recut the trailer and added the Jim Carrey Riddler,
or I always call him the Dean from Community. He does the Riddler on the Harley Quinn show.
Yeah. I didn't see the movie yet, but I've seen the Easter eggs.
Yeah.
The Riddler's clear glasses. Jim Carrey wears them.
Yeah, as Edward Nigma.
Yeah. Well, I did see a Jim Carrey movie. So every show, we all kind of have like a go out. Like, so for here, we go to breweries. Truth Behind Illusion has like, we go to Gettysburg, but that's kind of like a community thing, but we kind of like the Gettysburg or the Jim Thorpe prison, and Not Cool didn't really have that. So we're going to start doing, Cinemark has a thing where if you pay $10 a month, you get one free movie ticket. And then if you don't spend it, if you don't use that ticket that month, it rolls over. Ooh. And then also part of that membership, you get like 25% off everything at the concession stand. Oh, nice. So we're like, all right, we're going to sign up for this, and we're going to do.
What the fuck's a Cinemark? Screen?
Music.
Well, that's the one off of the by Montage Mountain.
Yeah. So that's going to be our thing is the podcast, and everyone's welcome, but it's going to be like
an AMC. Is there?
No, it's a Cinemark.
No, Cinemark.
Yeah.
IMC I think is in Wilkes-Barre,
but there's one up there.
I think the downtown Wilkes-Barre one's an AMC. I think
I've seen one on the side of the road. I thought it was
by
Montage.
So we went and seen Sonic 2. Nice. I loved Sonic 1. I thought Sonic 1. I didn't watch it
yet, oddly.
It's fucking awesome.
Pretty good in modern and reality.
Yeah, it's exactly what you would. It's honestly, to my opinion, I think it's the best video game adaptation movie so far. I thought it was good, and I think it's even.
The original Mortal Kombat is the best video game movie.
See, I think this is more entertaining. Yeah, I think this is more entertaining, and I think
soundtrack,
dude.
But
we can talk about that in a second. But.
Yeah, but I think like even taking to see a kids, like they'll love this.
Like,
Sonic is dope.
Oh yeah, it looks fun.
And part 2 was just as good. Like I really, really liked it. Like I don't know, I really enjoyed myself.
I love the 90s cartoon.
I wanted to get a beer and go in and see the movie. And I was like, is that what you want to do? And I was like, kinda. And then I kind of looked and I was like, you're right. I'm going in to see a child's movie. I probably shouldn't walk in with a beer.
Why not?
I know, but this is where I like.
Wait, that beer, they have a bar in there now.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, they have a bar and a restaurant, but we went to the late theater, so it wasn't
all
open.
theaters do that now.
I know the Fox one had it.
That's why you went to the late one too. And
yeah,
you were worried about elementary.
There was kids in there.
Well, we got spoiled by.
Oh my god! Rest in peace.
It's past curfew. I'm an adult. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I was like, man, I want to drink a beer and see Knuckles for the first time on screen, but I didn't do it. So,
and I want to. Isn't like Idris Elba Knuckles?
Yes.
Yeah. He was really good. Too. What do we got in the chat here? If you only knew Dutch Veil is a good song. I don't know that one. And do you have merch? Yes, we do have merch. It is on our website, the IWEP network. It's on Teespring. We have t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, the whole nine. It's all on there. Pint glasses. We actually have the pint glasses. We drink out of our pint glasses here. But yeah, we have merchandise if you want to go check that out. If you do get merchandise, please, we always tell people take a photo of you in said merch or whatever you get so we can share it on social media.
Even a fanny pack, which I'm probably going to get soon.
Yeah.
Dude, I have
I'm probably going to order one for at Brewfest.
And you throw your stickers in it.
I'm still trying my hardest not to wear the Patty's shirt every day.
The Patty shirt's really nice.
I love it. I'm so proud
Get a
of that
bunch of
one.
them for your closet. What should I wear today?
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony STP. Yep, there it is.
Oh, dude, I love STP.
No, that's something different.
Oh,
Different acronym.
All right. Well, Stone Temple Pilots is fantastic.
Yeah. Or if you poop your pants.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I poop my pants.
Okay.
I didn't poop my
Or
pants.
shit in someone's bed.
Yeah.
That happened.
Who pooped the bed?
I never heard.
Yeah.
It was actually Frank, though.
Yeah. Frank pooped the bed.
Yeah.
So we do
sleep
have
out the butt.
we possibly what you said you're working on another one now, another t-shirt idea.
I have a few cooking.
All right, so that's exciting. So we have a wrestling one and possibly something for the Star Wars one, right?
Yeah, I got a few ideas kicking around. I just
love
need
it.
the time
So-
to sit down and play with it.
There you go. So we
You know,
have
it's actually last week I started playing with synth shit again because I've been watching a lot of John Carpenter movies lately.
Mm.
And I had this really like cool synth thing I was working on. And I'm like, hey, maybe you can use this for TBI or something or the horror podcast. And I don't know what I did. I don't know if I forgot to save, but I fucked something up in my like loop. Because I had like this like vocal sounding like chorus thing. And then
I'm gonna get so drunk.
with like a like synth wave like bass. And it was really fucking cool. I don't know what I did, but I fucked up. I'm like, all right, I got to go back and restart. And then when I opened it back up, I apparently never saved after I got on a roll. And I'm like, no.
I
was
seen
really
a little.
fucking cool.
I seen a little synth keyboard that you play with a pen. Like you buy it and then you play it with a pen and you can like do stuff with it. It looks really cool, but I don't know anything about music.
No, I
so
got like a 49 key one.
it would be like me as a kid, like playing fucking Soul Calibur. I'm just button smashing.
Because like I bought a synthwave plugin like Black Friday like 2 years ago, and I just haven't been using it.
Well, I look forward to hearing some stuff because I'm a big synthwave fan. Because a lot of times I listen to movie soundtracks because when movies composed and had their own theme songs.
Oh yeah.
So I listen to a lot of different soundtracks in the shower. Or
Dude,
the
Pantera
vehicle.
was in Sonic 2.
Really?
Walk. They
Oh,
played
is that why Jim Carrey? They asked him about Pantera and is like one of his races.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, apparently
the
on a
very
recent
last
interview,
fight scene.
when Jim Carrey was-
I was like, this is fucking
The
awesome.
SpongeBob scene they wrote for when Sandy was sleigh riding.
Yeah, was it like
Amazing.
oh god,
That was like 20 years ago.
yeah.
Literally.
Because there's an interview out there right now with Jim Carrey, and they ask him about Pantera because like Jim Carrey is a death metal and metal fan, like because like Cannibal Corpse is
Ace Ventura.
and Ace Ventura because he liked Cannibal Corpse. There's an interview with him and to say like it's like Cannibal Corpse obviously is like the biggest death metal band ever.
Hammer
Like,
smashed Ace.
everyone knows it, but there's an interview with him around when that came out, and they were asking about him. He's like, yeah, there's this band called Napalm Death I really like, and I'm like, okay, he actually listens to this shit. But apparently there's a story, there's an interview floating around with Jim Carrey right now about Pantera that the guy's asking him, and I didn't know that was the context. I didn't know it was actually in the movie. But apparently, I guess the first time he heard Pantera, he was on his way to when he was still doing stand-up in California, and he was on his way to a hotel, and his friend put on Pantera, Cowboys from Hell, I think it was. And he's like, oh my God, this is amazing. And fucking sure enough, they're checking into the hotel, and behind them checking in is Pantera.
Love Pantera.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like he like after like learning about Pantera, like he ran into him that like day.
Nice. In the chat, he says, okay, I've been curious and I should probably know this, but what do you guys talk on to hear each other? So all of these microphones are plugged into a Zoom PodTrack P8, which is right here. I'm not going to move the camera because then I have a whole situation. But yeah, we're through a
It's a
mixer
digital
board.
mixer.
It's a digital mixer, and then the mixer goes to the computer, and then yeah, that's how we do it. If you ever need to listen, if you're looking for I always help other podcasters out. If you're looking to be a podcaster and you're like, how do you guys use, because the equipment we use here is completely different than what we go on location with, because this doesn't leave anymore. Like back in the day, all of my stuff would move with me. I would even pack up the table, and it's like, nah, everything
That's
stays here.
exhausting.
It's
Yeah.
funny though, because like I always make the band comparison because like you turn into a little gear whore.
Like, every single time, like I found this new gear, you're like, oh, there you go again.
Yeah, and because it's like literally like, oh well, I got this new pedal, I got this.
So
new plug-in
my
button.
thing is I find gear that I don't have to go back and do editing because it's if you set it the right way the first time, you're good. Unless you're really meticulous, and I don't want to be like overproduced, you know. So we just cracked a bottle open.
So that was gonna start jumping into that. So we're gonna take a little quick break. We got 3 more beers left here, and this one we've been sitting on a little bit from Bob, from Half Barrel Brewing in Lehighton, I believe.
Yep.
Bob, how long have you been sitting on this?
I bought that bottle in December of 2019.
Yo, this is pre-pandemic beer.
Pre-pando beer.
This is what the world was before the COVID hit.
There's the brewery in Lehighton.
This tastes to me.
I don't know where in Lehighton they actually brew, but the main point of sale for all their beers is the Insurrection Distillery. If you have a draft beer at Insurrection, this is the brewery.
I'm trying to make a guess. On
I think they normally have like 8 taps.
You should put the mic on that side. So if you're looking, I'm just trying to help you out. Sorry, go ahead.
Maybe I want to struggle.
His first day back. His first day back, and the mic's all the way across the room.
This is classified as a Scotch ale or a wee heavy.
That is actually what I was going to. I was going to say something along those lines.
I'm gonna go small pour this
because it's got. No, you're gonna like this. It's like almost like a Bach too.
Yeah.
So like it's got the carameliness to it, the maltiness.
Ooh,
I do like.
For being,
it smells like a Marzen.
2.5 years old.
Whew,
so
there's a little smokiness to it too.
So this was
like
aged at room temperature. It was in the dark in a closet in my bar at home until the day I brought it down for the show. I
feel privileged.
It's actually been in Tony's fridge for a while now, but
we have a lot of bottles we're sitting on.
But it was it was aging in the dark as a vertical stand up for quite a while.
Oh wow!
So this is Scoundrel from the Half Barrel Brewing Company of Lehighton, Pennsylvania. Again, it's considered a Scotch ale or a wee heavy. It comes in at 11% ABV, and they don't list any IBUs. This one is rarity. It's been checked in 12 times.
Look at that.
It averages a 4.16.
So y'all will never have this ever.
Well, maybe they'll make it again after this. We'll see. I have no friend check-ins. And this was the only bottle I bought, so this will be my first time having it too.
Oh,
so it's a very short and to the point write-up. This is
high ratings.
This is a Scotch ale aged in Insurrection Distillery bourbon barrels.
So there's no variant. It's just Scoundrel.
That's the smokiness. Then that's what I'm tasting.
And then the flavor profile is listed as bourbon, smooth, deep, and dark.
Smoke on the water.
So.
Oh my!
This is fantastic.
I like it.
I'm gonna have to say though, this is not in running for the beer of the night.
No, it's
not
part
part of the lineup.
It's a Snitz episode.
This is a bonus. So this is my non-Snitz beer of the night.
Yep,
it's the only non-Snitz beer of the night. So
that is phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably give this a higher score than I give most things. Like I really like this. This is really good. Like it ages very well. The malty, there's a caramelness to it. That smokiness, once you said it was like the bourbon's not really pronounced, but the smokiness from the barrel is.
You would think being a barrel age, it would have more of a booziness to it, and it doesn't. I think that smokiness makes everything smooth, and it smooths it all out.
But it could also be smoothed out because it sat for
part of the aging process.
Yeah.
Holy Hannah.
That is phenomenal.
I hope this brewery has a social media presence, and they were like, "Holy fuck, they drank a 2-year-old beer of ours."
Yeah, dude, this is.
I wasn't aware of this, and I'm familiar with Lehighton because I go to Mahoning Drive-In numerous times in the summer.
Do you know where the distillery is?
No.
So if you were going north on 209, like you were going to go up the hill to Jim Thorpe, as you're going north, there's a stretch of the road where all the veterans memorials are.
Okay.
And you come to the light, and if you turn right, you can go to Dunbar Bottling, or there's that old abandoned warehouse.
Okay. I'm gonna look into that.
They bought the old abandoned warehouse and turned it into a distillery.
Okay.
Yeah,
next time I'm up there.
We did some of the distillery's liquor on here as well.
Okay. I'm gonna look that up next time I'm up there.
That looks dope.
Yeah, that's right across from Jim Thorpe River Adventures too, or whatever it's called. Because I remember seeing it when they weren't open when we went whitewater rafting the one time. I'm like, shit, I want to go there.
Speaking of Lehighton, rest in peace, Red Castle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Real
I have
quick,
a love and hate relationship with Red Castle because the first few times I was there was fantastic, and the last time I was there was absolutely terrible.
That was my favorite place. I went there for my birthday.
They had such bad luck there. They had so many problems.
No, really.
The beers were good and the food.
Yeah, the Polish food.
The Polish platter.
Somebody robbed all the copper out of their transformer.
Oh God!
And they lost everything. They had to start over again, and they had
terrible
taps. And while they were doing that, they had like a power outage that lasts 3 days, and they lost everything again.
Oh, that's terrible.
And when I started going there frequently, like I'm like, they need to expand in a bigger location or another one. I mean, their food
was awesome.
The Polish food, they had a Polish platter, big platter. You would get kibasi.
That was Rose's first halupki.
Oh yeah,
halupki.
Dude, they had a halupki soup the one time.
Kibasi mac and cheese.
The Hunter's stew was fucking awesome.
The food was phenomenal.
You had me
got so much.
It was like kielbasi and sauerkraut. Oh,
they had nitro beers. They were so good. And then, yeah.
May they rest in peace.
Potential.
If anyone's in the chat and you are drinking anything right now, let us know. Let us know in the chat what you're drinking, and we'll have some conversation. Or have you guys seen any movies or music recommendations?
I feel like I watched something recently that is. What the hell did we watch this week? I was on a John Carpenter kick for a bit, so we just watched In the Mouth of Madness and Prince of Darkness.
That theme song.
Oh, In the Mouth of Madness is so good.
Oh, well, also the new glass announcement off Skeeter's there is pretty exciting.
Yeah, I just told the guy.
Live ones.
Yeah.
So I talked to him, and he wants to come on the show.
Oh,
dude, that'd be sick.
Yeah. He lives in Lebanon.
Oh, that's not far.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. So he's gonna come on the show, and I'm like, dude, I can have you on like 5 different shows. Like you could be on Not Cool, you could be on Bangin' Beers, you could be on Truth Behind Illusion, you could be on Interviews with Everyday People. Like pick your choice. Like he's like, I'll do all of them.
Yeah, I might get the They Live Rocks glass.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting the They Live Rocks glass.
They have the beer one too, but I have so many beer glasses.
I'm probably gonna get the beer one just.
I've been really getting a cocktail lately.
They're not available yet, though, right?
No, not yet.
So if you're wondering what the hell we're talking,
ordered the Riggs and Murtaugh one.
Yeah,
I didn't.
So on the
I gotta clean out my glasses currently.
Yeah, me too. Heidi's like,
I actually I'll go through like my rocks glasses if I have any. I'll give them to you. I don't. Use them.
So there's a website called skeetersglassware.com. They do have a Facebook group, a private group. If you do join, tell them we sent you. It doesn't do anything. Like we don't get credit or anything, but it just let them know like, hey, I heard it on Bangin' Bears podcast. But I normally use one of their glasses every show. I have 2 wrestling glasses by them. I have a Shawn Michaels kicking Ric Flair, and then on the other side of the glass is Stone Cold bleeding from his head during the Bret Hart match. I have the Immortal Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant WrestleMania 3 glass. I ordered a thank you for being a friend Golden Girls glass, but all the Golden Girls are dressed as the Ninja Turtles. And I ordered the Danhausen glass. He's a newer wrestler.
Yeah, he's the black metal dude.
Yeah.
Black metal kabuki guy.
Yeah. So I have Danhausen, and then I ordered the Bigfoot glass because it's on sale for $10.
Yep.
So now I have a Truth Behind Illusion glass.
I got the Peacemaker. And I had to get it. Peacemaker getting hugged by Eagly. I had to have it.
Yeah, and then I ordered the Batman animated series glass.
I got the
nice animated series.
I ordered the Elf one, which shipped today.
Yeah,
or will be shipping, I guess, technically tomorrow.
Dude,
it was dropped off today.
The Simpsons glasses.
Yep.
The Heart Foundation.
They have a Bart Foundation
NWO one too.
And an NWO.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Scott Hall's son tweeted.
Yeah, I saw that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But what the hell was I just watching? We've been actually watching through Modern Family. And that show is so goddamn fun.
It's really good.
It is so fucking fun.
It's so distracting though that Sophia Vergara she just gets hotter every time the camera cuts away from
Sophia Vergara. So but she's my favorite as well.
I've been rewatching 30 Rock.
30 Rock. That was a good one.
I'm in the last season now.
I just rewatched Rick and Morty again for the 13th time.
I haven't watched the new season yet. I didn't love season 4.
I'm pretty lame, but I started watching Inspector Gadget.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And I was telling Tony earlier that I just learned that black women voiced Penny, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. What the hell was I gonna say? What else?
And I like watched Toxic Avenger last night.
Modern Family has such little honestly edgy jokes, and it's like you gotta catch them, and they're like right on. It's like whoa, wow.
It is a good show.
But because I've been actually watching that, I've been watching Modern Family and then watching Married with Children.
Because Ed O'Neill
Yeah.
reads the same paper.
Yeah. And is also just, it's Al Bundy, and then
He's
Jay
always
Pritchett.
Al Bundy, always,
Yeah,
no matter what.
So good. And the daughter in that
Or,
show's really pretty too.
Yeah. Or
Not the kid daughter, the wife, Ed O'Neill's daughter.
Oh, it's from Happy Gilmore.
Yes.
Yeah. Julie Bowen.
She takes me to my happy place.
Yes. She has better hair now though, because it's not the 90s anymore.
Yeah.
But still very pretty.
Skeeter, that needs to be glass.
Yeah.
We need a happy place glass. We need her with the beer, and then the other side is the little guy on the pony.
Yeah.
Yes. Make it happen.
Yes. I'm gonna message him right now.
No. The one side should be the good, and the other side should be the bad when Shooter McGavin takes over his memories, and she's all in black.
Yep. And then the third side is our logo.
Yeah.
I don't get
and then the fourth side is his logo, obviously.
I don't get I don't get to watch a lot of TV lately, but when I do, I try to get into something that me and my little boy can kind of watch together. Like, for example,
Sonic.
The movie.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking like the series.
The movie.
Like the old,
series,
where he was voiced by Jaleel White.
Oh, when you came over the one week, we were watching Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta get him on Real Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
It's
I
free on
did.
Crackle.
We talked about
Did
this.
we do that?
I did get him into it.
That's
already.
right. That is right. Yeah. Real Ghostbusters
Yeah.
is so good.
Yep. We started watching that. 90s Saturday morning cartoons,
Nice.
which I try to stick to. Oh, and Tales from the Crypt Keeper. I got
nice.
into.
Dude, that was so good.
Oh,
it was good.
Dude,
so
I
good.
love the late 80s and early 90s when rated R franchises had Saturday morning cartoons like
Love
Tales
it.
from the Crypt and RoboCop.
So the stuff I was into,
Remember the Beetlejuice cartoon?
Yep.
Like
Watch that
they
after
made
school.
Beetlejuice like a good guy.
And then when it had 2 episodes in a row, I'm like, how is this possible? Because everything was 1 episode. And you had to
Dude,
wait
I
for
can't
the
wait
next week.
for the X-Men 97 to debut.
I watched that show, Spider-Man cartoon. I watched it all.
Debut on the new Doctor Strange movie.
Oh yeah.
Ted Raimi.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's in the trailer when he's going through in
Not
and out of
Ted,
all the
Sam.
dimensions. When he's going in and all the dimensions. You see the animated series behind them. So that's how they think. They said this Doctor Strange movie is going to open up like the floodgates of this season of.
I'm very excited for it.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Ted Raimi, we just watched Candyman the other day because I hadn't seen it.
The new one?
No, the original.
I want to see the new one.
I haven't seen it in years.
The first one?
Yeah.
It's
good.
so good.
And I completely forgot like Ted Raimi's like the boyfriend when they're telling the story about Candyman.
He's in every 90s stuff. Every
like,
90s
it's
stuff.
fucking Ted Raimi.
All right, real quick, just to get back on, we just poured our next beer. So we're
so this is the RTIG, which is FTIG, Fort Indian Town Gap, which is the military installation down there. So
and cemetery. My grandfather's there.
yeah, so is my father.
Very nice.
Go ahead, Bob. What we got?
There's variations.
Oh, there's variations of this. Oh,
This is just the
this
regular.
is the Marzen.
Yeah,
It's the Marzen.
Okay, so I got the right one.
Yeah, so this is essentially just like an Oktoberfest beer all year round, which is I think every brewery should have one. Yep.
So FTIG Lager, again from the Snitz Creek Brewery of Lebanon, PA. It is considered a Marzen. It comes in at 4.8% ABV, and it is listed at 18 IBUs. This has been checked in 339 times, where it averages a 3.62. I have 3 friend check-ins where it averages a 3.42. Short and to the point write-up, which states Marzen style lager. And the flavor profile is listed as malty, sweetness, caramel, biscuity, and crisp.
I love this beer. This is another one.
Fantastic.
This one for me is right up there with the blueberry. I would love to have this. Like, if I had money and I was a baller, I would have this. I would have a case of this in my beer fridge, as well as the blueberry all year round. Probably my 2 favorite beers ever are probably 2 Snitz Creek beers. I love the blueberry and this 14 Gap Lager.
No, this is super nice. Super the maltiness and caramel. Like it's a great, and it's like lighter for a Marzen in my opinion, but it's really good. I actually took one of these home too when I brought a pack back from them.
Real quick in the chat, the Square Table to Dinner said independent film called The Anatomy of Life. I think that's what it says. Anatomy. Yeah. You guys should check it out. He said you guys should look into one of those stream setups, a phone number so people can call in. That's just, I feel like that's asking for trouble.
That is asking for trouble.
Yeah. I like the idea, and this is not a shot at anybody here, but like I'm mad in the chat. trying to play host. I'm watching the board. I'm making sure everything's good. I think a phone, and then eventually I want to get to a multicam system where I'll be hitting buttons and changing camera views. That's my goal when we get the money raised up for merchandise and the Patreon. So I think a phone would just be.
This is not Howard Stern.
Yeah, it'd be hard.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to do with one guy.
All I picture is when we used to call the payphones at the mall when we were kids and fuck with people.
Yeah, like, oh, and we have a caller here, and it'd be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Yeah, there used to be that
Outsource penis, baba booey, baba booey, baba booey.
There used to be that 4-phone bank outside the movie theater, the Scoundrel Mall, that we all had the numbers for around it, and we'd randomly just call them and fuck with people.
Yep.
Header was so good at that.
What movie's in? It's your mom. Click.
Dude, Header used to be good at keeping people going on. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Back in the days when we wish we could record things.
Skeeter said he loves the glass idea. I said happy place on the one side, dark side on the other. For Happy Gilmore.
Very nice. Shit, there's still something bugging me that I watched this week and I can't think what it was that I might want to talk about, but I don't know. I watched Ghostbusters again, so there's that.
The new one or the old one?
No, the original. I've been watching a lot more of I Think You Should Leave, which is amazing.
Yeah, that is
The
good.
new season's coming.
Yeah, have you never seen it? It's so fun.
Yeah, that is good.
It's so fucking
good.
stupid.
And
but so good.
And the Kids in the Hall.
Oh yeah,
coming
Kids in the
back
Hall is
soon.
coming back.
Yep.
Did you see
On
the
Amazon
trailer
Prime.
of it? Like
Yep.
they dug them out of a grave.
Yeah.
When you get a little more money for podcasts and stuff, I heard you wanted to do like a camera changing views. I recommend getting an Elgato Mini Stream Deck. What I'm looking at is called the Mini I forget the name of it now, but we used it before. It's nice. I use it at different shows, but that's the one I would probably get because I want to get like nice DSLR cameras to switch through. But yeah, that's definitely something in the future. Just got to get that money.
I didn't realize this was a cream ale.
Yep.
God damn.
Yeah. All right, so we are now on to the award-winning. Oh, my mic just got up. But the award-winning Snitz Creek beer. There's a loose connection.
That's good.
This is the moment.
This is the beer.
This is the moment.
This is the beer that won School County Brew Fest.
Yes.
So this is the one that gets Snitz Creek the title belt.
And then then they also won Brews Giving.
Is anyone having issues with Untapped right now?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I think they went down. I think their servers went down.
Dude, Verizon was fucked up yesterday.
Well, I think we broke Untapped.
Did we break on
Yeah,
tap?
everyone's flocking to Untapped because we're on it.
I'm AT&T. Is anybody else?
Yeah,
I'm AT&T.
Yeah, no,
I'm
Untapped
AT&T.
has issues with their servers.
Rip on tap.
I do
All right,
pretty
so we can't read any of these off unless there's something on the can.
It's a peanut butter cream ale. There you go.
We gave the description. It's a peanut butter cream ale. It won
Peanut butter pie cream ale.
Yeah, it won School County Brew Fest. Yeah.
This has quite the pedigree currently in the area.
It is.
We tried to get them really hard to put this on tap when we were there.
Yeah,
because it was in line and we were trying to kick a keg.
Yeah,
so
but
that
apparently
they could put it
actually have
on.
the keg on
You know
site.
what? If we had more time there,
We absolutely
Andy
could have.
knows.
No. Apparently, they told us that they actually didn't have the keg on site yet. It was still down at the brewery.
Well, then we would have.
thought she had it on site.
okay,
Yeah.
but if they
So
did,
then
and we had more time there,
I guarantee we could have
Oh,
done
yeah,
it.
100%.
they don't know me and Andy, but we can do it.
Oh yeah, we would have done it with that group that was there. We would have 100%
Yes.
done it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I showed up that day hurting from the night before. I don't. I did an open mic the night
Yes.
before. and
Everybody would have stayed at my hotel.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah,
just been dead people all around.
Yeah,
Puke with your wife.
That's okay.
we would have all walked in and took our clothes off and drank all the beers.
It would have been a giant naked orgy in your.
Don't tempt us. I can do it.
They'll threaten us with a good time. But yeah, no, we were trying to rally that until they told us that the keg actually wasn't on site. We're like, no.
So I mean, realistically, we could have left and went to the Lebanon location because it was there.
Let's see what we can get these guys to spend if we tell them if they tap it, we'll put that on.
Yeah.
So if you were at Andy's birthday party, or if you heard us talking about this at the episode after the birthday party, you can now pick this up now. So the peanut butter cream ale is on tap there. Now I don't know how true it is or how much it stands for when it comes to the Snitz Creek side of things, but I also heard there's sometimes because of the way the boil process works in crafting beer, that if you have a peanut allergy, you can actually drink peanut butter beers because after it boils off, it's only the flavoring or
It's
something
only
like
the
that.
flavoring and not
Rusty
the
Rail.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because it's only the flavoring and not the allergen part. I guess goes.
Yeah. So
Because I think the allergy comes from the dust
Peanut dust.
yeah.
that's on it, and not the actual like peanut.
That's so during our Rusty Rail tour, we learned about that if you're allergic to peanut butter, you can still drink peanut butter flavored beers because after it goes through the boil and goes through everything, that part of the allergen won't be there and you'll be fine. Don't quote us. So if you drink it and die, we don't get sued.
Or beat your allergy. Just keep having a shock and EpiPenning yourself.
If you're allergic to peanuts,
don't do that.
Go to the hospital, sit in the waiting room, and crack this bear open and see what happens.
There we go.
Like, sir, what are you doing here? I'll let you know.
We'll find out.
My throat's swelling up.
We may or may not be talking.
I'm good.
The ER version of
Bangin podcast.
It's just I am here to check myself in because I know it will take 3 hours for you to actually see me.
Yeah, right. May I have an extra EpiPen?
Glacier, he said, what do you guys have on a podcast traveling thing? So when you go travel. So essentially all I bring now is I have Rode wireless Go 2 microphones. So it's a transmitter. It comes with 1 transmitter, 2 microphones, and I have 4 of those. So I have 4 transmitters, which equals up to 8 microphones. So we can mic up to 8 people, which is great for big collaborations. If we're around a table, everyone will be mic'd up. As long as everyone's talking over each other, it'll be a nightmare to edit. But and then essentially I can either use my phone on a tripod and record the video, sync everything up later, and I'll be fine. Or I bring a camera with me and just put the camera up so it records. And then all those wireless transmitters you could run. Either I have a Zoom recorder, so I have a backup thing. But the only thing I've been finding with the Rode is it's sometimes the transmitted loses signal for some reason with the transmitter to the wireless, but the mics itself record the whole way through with no breakups. So I use that, export all the audio, and then put it to video, and that's how we do our traveling setup. So I can literally throw everything in a backpack.
That's great. Screw making trips to the vehicle.
Yeah, we'll talk offline, but I have ideas for the whole setup.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, and I think this wireless thing will be a game changer when it comes to going to Brewfest and stuff.
That's actually what I was going to talk about.
Because like literally we could walk around one or 2 microphones.
That is actually well, fuck it. We'll just talk about it right now.
And,
that's
and
what
just
I
record on the phone.
When we do School County Brewfest, I think that's what we should do. We should have a mic. We go up, walk out. Hey, how's it going? Blah 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 blah.
Done.
So it's like banging beers.
And then we can piece it all together at the end, and then we're good to go.
But I think that was great last year with us all going out. Like
exactly. And we can just do it this year.
Sitting at a booth.
Until we all got lost and I got left for dead by my wife.
You vanished, man. That's your fault.
Yeah.
You could just show up at bars. I'm like, hey, you made
your bed, dude. Yeah, like we do little vignettes and shit. But we do the Brewfest.
Sorry, you can't have microphones in here.
We're like, well, I got it, motherfucker.
I would like to do like star wipes and stuff, and
like that's gonna open
like an old
we could do like jaywalking, but at the Brewfest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but make it look like it's in the 80s.
Which is the only funny skit that Jay Leno ever did.
Yeah.
But so this peanut butter cream ale, like, it's weird. It doesn't really have a huge peanut butter.
But it's amazing. Well, it's cream.
Sweeter than I remember.
And don't forget about the pie.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like, I love it. Well, maybe that's from the cream ale. There's like a corniness I'm getting to it. Like a creamed corn.
Probably from the cream ale.
From the
cream ale. Because
it's still
because normally they taste like they're more corny.
I'm not getting the peanut butter really though.
Yeah, I get it a lot on the nose.
I am, but it's a lot aroma wise.
Yeah, it is on the nose.
But it's
maybe I need to.
When I
get a little more of that cream pie.
This is to me, it's sweeter than I remember.
I'll be honest,
Asian cream pie.
I love it. I love it, but I feel you get more peanut butter scent than tasting.
Yeah, everybody loves my cream pies. Yeah. Kids, Charlie, you can't say that.
When Dee's up on the ladder and
oh my god, she falls off the frickin' in the fish factory. I also have the snapper. I told you again that we are out of snapper. Oh god, I love Sunny. But yeah, I get the peanut butter on the nose a bit. I don't get a huge on the taste. I get a little bit of roastiness. I'm getting like a cream corn taste out of it though. It's all right. I don't personally love this one though.
Is there a cream corn beer out there? Like a cream corn ale?
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Yeah, it's a heavily corned sour.
Extra corn.
Yeah, the extra corn. Like the
can of corn.
Extra creamy. Yeah.
Can of corn.
Or just dump beer in a can of corn.
Yeah, he just said, "You guys need like a travel RV, like a podcast to travel around the U.S."
Well, it would be fun, and we have a person who would likely be more than willing to drive us around the country.
we lack the one thing, and that is called money.
Yeah, that is a good idea, but
Listen,
it'll end up being called the Bangin bus, and no,
and we'll get like copyright infringement on that one.
That could be the ultimate road trip with Rosa.
yeah.
Yep.
Listen, that is
Speaking of which.
That is the dream. Real quick though, what he's saying, the RV going around is the absolute fucking dream. That would be what I would want to do.
Can we go in like a classic Camaro and bleach our hair?
Yeah, 100%.
I cannot bleach my hair.
We can totally
because I have no hair.
All right, we'll have enough money that you can get hair.
Yeah, we'll get you new hair.
I'm not sure if I want hair anymore.
If we had the money to buy you hair, would you get it?
Probably not.
No.
What if you can remove it whenever you want?
So a wig. So we're talking about buying me a wig.
Oh, you can do the Jerry only, grow it all out so you can pull
throw
the
a mullet and then
put
it over.
Bring it forward.
Yeah.
So how much money would it take for you to wear a wig?
Whatever a wig costs.
What have you had any road trip with Rosa?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, the powdered wig.
Yes.
Yeah, I want the makeup too, like Sunny.
Yes.
So we got any road trip in Rosa in the weeks that you've been gone?
So the day before I went to North Carolina, because we worked an unusual schedule. So the Wednesday before we left was a unpaid day off. We did a little road tour that day. We went to Prime at City Market for lunch. That's where I believe Dom the Beer Bro works.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, he was not there that day. We didn't run into him.
Son of a bitch. You need to check on him. Make sure he's all right.
So he's been pretty active posting.
Really?
So he's still out there. We'll get him on one day.
Well, yeah, we got.
So we left there, and we went to Plaza Beverage in Pittston. I bought a case of Chesterfield, which I brought down with me. I passed about half that out to breweries while we were down there.
With our sticker.
I did. I messed up on the big travel day. Some places did get stickers down there.
Good.
But the day we went on the road trip, I had the bag full of stickers in the pocket of my coat. Tony, every day it was like 74 and sunny. I left the room and I went down to the car and I got in and we're like halfway to the first brewery and I'm like, where am I? There's my fucking coat. So
I gave someone a sticker over the weekend and they're like, "Is this a Chetty logo?" I go, "No." And I'm like, "Yeah, it is."
They're like, "No, it's a me logo."
Yeah, it's a me logo. Like they said that's the funniest idea.
I do think it would be so. We all buy the powdered wigs and wear them at Brewfest and just walk around.
We all dress as Lord Chesterfield.
There's somebody that
I don't know, dude. It's
as
fucking July. We gotta wear wool.
There's a guy every year.
I'm just more thinking like the wig, and that's it. And just walk around all day with the wig.
There's a guy every year that dresses as Lord Chesterfield for the Lager Jogger.
Yeah.
Yep.
That runs it.
There was the guy when they did special Chetty. He was hanging out too. I think it was the same guy.
Oh, Bob, may I suggest the fanny pack?
Do we do these or we do the Jerry curl versions where it's curlier?
Bob, I suggest
I think
fanny
the curlier
pack
one
for the stickers.
Well, we split it.
Yeah, like half and half.
But that's the first time I ever.
This one's $14 a piece.
Department, but
That's not bad.
We won't get sunburn on our head.
True. Well, I mean, I think me and Bob are the only ones that had to worry about sunburn on our heads.
I got sunburn on my head in Dominican Republic with long hair. Like it doesn't even that sun doesn't care.
When your hair gets wet and like it splits apart. Oh yeah, dude, that happens.
That happened to me already. Ozfest 2004.
Yeah. I know you guys already talked about it. I went upstairs real quick to check something. And it's not as peanut butter as I thought. There's a lot
on the nose, not to like rehash what we already talked about.
I love it.
While you were peeing,
it's not
but
bad,
it is good.
Wrong, yeah.
I'm getting like corn.
Yes. All right, corn can.
Can of corn.
I'm saving a little because I want to put a little bit in the Opera Fudge Stout.
Okay, I got
see what happens.
All right, well, that's what we're cracking right now. The Opera Fudge, our last beer of the show.
And Bob, we're looking for some more. We're looking forward to some more road trip roses. Now you're back in action.
So after we left Plaza Beverage in Pittston, we just did a general bar crawl through Scranton and Wilkes-Barre. We had 3 different bars. Unfortunately, with Untapped Down, I can't tell you what 3 they were at this time.
Did you hit up the goth bar at all?
That's in Scranton.
Yeah, well, he said Scranton.
Oh, I thought you said Pittston.
We went to Plaza Beverage in Pittston, and then we went we did the Scranton.
Okay, Noir.
I gotta get there.
Yeah, well, I really want to go there. So there's like a goth bar in Scranton called Noir that it's like black candles and shit, and they serve there's cocktails in blood bags and stuff.
Yeah.
So then actually when we were done with that, we stopped at one of Rose's friends' house in Wilkes-Barre. I had a couple Coronas at her house.
I got a question for you, Bob. Quick, how do you feel about Mama Juana?
I have a bottle. I have a bottle in the fridge.
When it is done correctly, I like it. Actually,
have you ever tried Mama Juana?
Nope.
It's a Dominican
Right
like a spice liqueur. My one of my coworkers, when I left Walmart, she gave me a bottle she brought back from when she was at the Dominican Republic when I left Walmart. She is Dominican. But it's an odd liquor. It's like sweet, but it's got some like spice and stuff to it. It's good. It's nice.
Okay, I do like. And that's okay. Oh,
well, Tony's searching right now.
Yep, backstage.
It's like Dominican Boilo.
there are some legitimate comparisons. Yeah, there are some legitimate comparisons there. But
that's like there's people out there apparently don't know what empanadas are, and I'm like, they're like Hispanic pierogies. Come on, guys.
I just had some today down the auction.
How do you not know?
There's a stand down there, and we get them every time.
Empanadas.
So
$3.
You have not had an empanada until you had one of Rose's.
So this is
well, now you just got a homework assignment.
So it's like they're like twice the size of anything you normally get.
What does she put in them?
Whatever I ask her to.
Like chicken cheese? I like the chicken cheese ones.
Like
chicken and cheese, the beef and cheese.
Kevilogs, kielbasilos, and
pepper jack. Ooh. You can literally put anything
that's like culture clash.
Yeah.
Because I just made the comparison. It's like a Hispanic pierogi.
Yes.
Bacon ends and Cooper Sharp.
Oh.
Right.
So what about a lobster one?
So like it's like a collaboration where she has all the kitchen skills and I come up with the goofy ideas.
All right, let's do it.
Has she ever done seafood ones?
Yes.
Oh.
Empanadas with canned salmon or tuna are phenomenal.
Ooh, I would do like an albacore
one. Albacore too.
All right, so this is Mama Juana. We're gonna do one little wick of it. All right. This bottle's old. It's been sitting. And I think that's fine. I think that's like the encouragement with Mama Juana.
Actually, if you want to, it's a small bottle that I didn't open yet. But rather than like the kit like this or the homemade stuff, I have a bottle of
this is from Dominican Republic.
But that's everybody makes their own. But
yeah,
I have a commercially produced bottle.
That's what this is.
Not with the leaf still floating in it.
Oh, so this is from DR, from like the Mama Juana gift shop. Like this is like the like you go on a tour. It tells you how they make the cigars.
But like this is one like where.
All right, well, let's get this tangent rolling.
So listen, so normally it's red wine, brown sugar, rum, and then you put all that with
whatever the secret herbal
roots
ingredients are.
Yeah,
there's sticks.
It's like everyone's. It's literally it's like everyone's boilo recipe.
There's different leaves that are in it that
okay
flavors.
So this one is a flavored version. This is made with cocoa nibs.
I see that.
Yes. So this is more of a chocolate Mama Juana.
So this will be a first for me then. I never had a chocolate.
There's not a leaf in there.
There's like a whole forest in there.
Okay,
look at that bottle, dude.
All right. So who eats the leaves?
You.
So generally they reuse these.
Yeah. So you just refill the bottle and
like when you make a batch and then like the flavor's really diluted. Then
they tell you in Dominican.
It's Dominican Boilo.
So they tell you in Dominican Republic when you drink this, you're either gonna be fucking or fighting.
That's funny because that is a common attribute that all the Dominicans give to it. That
I've never drank a cigar.
Take half of mine because I went too hard in the paint.
You were doing that today.
I have a 10% pint.
Then you crank down this fucker too.
Yeah.
All right, so while the Mama Juana is circulating the table, we have our last beer from Snitz Creek today is the chocolate fudge. What is this fucker called?
Let me see if Untapped.
The Opera Fudge.
Opera Fudge.
Wow.
I remember having this as part of a flight while I was there.
I've never had a taste like this before. It's literally drinking a cigar, and I love it. And I love cigars. Oh my god!
Such a weird smell to it.
The aftertaste. It's not even a bad aftertaste.
These don't go bad, right? Because this is like years.
It's liquor.
No,
it won't go bad.
Kept it in the,
wow.
Like the temperature stable.
That is interesting. Yeah.
Nikki, come pick me up.
Us up.
The chocolate adds a little extra character to it. It's kind of cool.
I like the cocoa because I'm a big fan of like mocha cigars, like with a dark mocha or cocoa taste. That's just me though. I'm a little girly when it comes to that stuff, but it's whatever.
That is like drinking a cigar.
Yeah.
So Mama didn't taste like this last time I had it. It's a different version of the chocolate.
There's
version.
definitely an astringency to this one.
Are you sure there's not like a cigar in there?
Maybe
cigars are made with leaves.
Oh, no.
There could be tobacco in there.
Who eats the cigar?
I'll bring
next
week. I'll bring the jar of the regular ones just to make a comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
literally a
All right.
forest in here.
Ooh, and I like that.
Nikki said, no.
See, a lot of times too. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Like they make special custom like leather pouches to keep the bags in.
Yeah.
They're like a generally have some kind of design based
What
on
if
the
we
American
make-
flag.
What if we make our beer like this style? It's just like in a bottle with a whole bunch of like
Old
birch sticks, like birch sticks and
Dude,
stuff.
the thing is, there's like barely any liquid in this.
Yes.
It's all sticks and leaves.
If,
And
if Dunkin' Donuts
it
made
doesn't-
that,
Yeah.
The crazy thing, it doesn't pour out with the booze. Like it stays compact.
Yeah,
That's pretty impressive.
God, this is amazing.
artisanally made in the Dominican Republic.
This is the perfect drink with a cigar.
Yeah.
Because when I smoke a cigar, I like a porter or a stout.
I'll still take a Scotch or a bourbon.
I can't.
Well, or a bourbon, but you know,
bust up the Mama Juana.
But no, the Mama Juana's it's definitely its own.
can you get a bourbon
Appreciate-
at Cigars International?
Oh yeah,
I never
they have quite the whiskey list there.
I don't know
It's
if you can
horribly
ever.
overpriced
I don't know
'cause
if you
it's-
can ever like get like bourbon on the rocks or
Were
something.
you ever at the best cigar pub up in Drums?
I've been wanting to go there. I haven't gotten there yet though.
No.
Yeah, there's a cigar bar up in Drums now. Maybe I'll take a.
Y'all are in
they have a pretty impressive liquor list too.
Guys' night.
So all right, this guy really wants to break down the fourth wall. He's asking for our equipment. He says, "Are y'all in a house or a building? Because it looks super tall." We're in
What,
Joe
ten-
Rogan studio. No, this is a kitchen. If you watch earlier episodes of the podcast, we're in the same room. If I were to move that curtain, there's a microwave right there. So what we did was we just built a set in my kitchen because appearance is everything.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And then we added lights to it. We made it look more homey, made it more look like a studio and put nice equipment to it. But no, we're literally in a house. My wife sacrificed her kitchen. So we don't have a kitchen table. It's the podcast. Because I don't take off.
Who uses it? I don't. We have a kitchen table. I don't fucking use that thing.
I don't
no,
have a
actually,
kitchen
we
table.
don't. We don't have one anymore. We got rid of it.
Yeah.
Dining room
We have
table?
We have a dining room
island,
table. We
so-
don't use it. It's we feed cats on it. And that's Rich's
And
workstation.
we used to play sorts on it.
Oh no, we still have that.
the portable sorts table.
We have-
And
still-
then you got the sorts table.
Oh,
Jared made,
that's right. Yeah, our original,
which
yeah,
we
our-
haven't played in a
Oh,
long
no,
time.
so
We're
actually-
overdue for
the original kitchen
almost hit the
table.
wrong
I
button.
actually broke the day we were going to use the new sorts table. I tried to move the leaf and try to move it, and for some reason it cracked in half, and I threw it out. But yeah, we still have the portable sorts
The
table. We
portable-
probably should play
we're
sorts.
doing-
sorts
yeah,
table
well,
that
that'll be
Jared
part
and
of
I
our-
made.
That'll be part of our YouTube
I've
channel.
been asking
should,
for
yes.
years. Like, hey, like
I don't know
the
what
last
that is.
gathering you had. I'm like,
Oh,
hey,
you will
know,
die
do
playing swords.
Do a sword.
Yeah,
I
We
miss
can do a
it.
drinking game.
Absolutely.
So this is
Don't
the
worry.
drinking game
Ooh, you
invented
never
by
played it.
Billy and Richard and
I
Ray.
hate it already.
The law
And we
book.
have a legitimate.
I
rule
came
book.
Yeah, that's
second
a
one year
legitimate
and almost
rule book.
won that $75.
Yep.
I was booming.
Yeah, yeah. We used to do tournaments where everyone throw 20
There's
bucks.
actually-
The
I-
log book that they
yeah,
have.
we,
I think
we
I
have a log
posted
book
a,
of every game ever played, and we're in like the 4,000s.
Yeah, and I think I posted the 500th game on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I can pull the.
It's
So we can pull the
competitive.
video up.
Is
then
it
when
like
we're done.
Always Sunny where you guys make up the rules as you go?
No. So
Nope.
there are. All right, we're going to talk about this real quick. So
Yeah.
there are established rules. All sorts is you have a brandy snifter. It was originally in the bar in the garage at
Yep.
Rich's cousin's house, and you put a brandy snifter. And the rules, you have to have at least 3 types of alcohol in it.
Yep.
So
I'm out.
and it can be anything. It can be beer. It can
Old
be
Crow
beer.
is the
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
base.
Old Crow is the like we had the Crow cup where every drink had to have Old Crow in it. But it had to be have alcohol in it for you to put it. It had to be at least 3.
I had an Old Crow slushy once.
Sounds horrible.
Jesus.
It was.
Who came up with that
I
nonsense?
probably paid more for the slushy than the bottle.
Yeah, right. But anyway, so it's 3 liquors. so who the current Mustafa is the current champion, and they
Who's the current champion?
I honestly don't know.
We would have to check
the last time we played was Tom Hinkle's bachelor party, and AMAC has the records currently. But so basically, whoever is the current champion, anyone in the room can challenge them after the game's done, and then they play it. So the current champion makes, I don't know if Mustafa is a bad term or not, so I'm going to stop using it just in case.
It's the Lion King.
No, that's Mufasa.
So then we transition to that and then get sued by Disney.
Yeah.
Disney has enough on their plate. They ain't coming after us.
The current champion, they have they make the drink. So the whole premise of the game is you need to be willing to drink what you put in there. So, and then you bounce a ping pong ball into it.
Or you have to be so sure that you are going to win that you can make it absolutely
100%.
fucking disgusting.
So someone has to be able to, like, I'm not drinking that.
So
and you win.
So basically,
you have to drink it.
What happens is we have rules because of that too. There's an AMAC rule. Our friend puked in the cup. We made him drink it.
Don't forget about that time me being a douchebag.
You made him drink his puke?
No, but
he threw up while he was drinking the cup.
I was in a video where the guy pukes in the cup and drinks it again like 4 times.
All right, stop. But anyway, me being a douchebag, being a how would you say a noob or whatever at this game, he had old KFC gravy in his fridge, and I added that to the drink, and I think you had to drink it.
I don't remember honestly, but there is a rule that if you put something non-alcoholic in it, you have to pour it with alcohol.
So you can have 4 things in the cup.
Yes,
well, I mean, the minimum is 3 alcohols.
But then also,
like, you could do like we used to every now and then. You do like, oh, we're making a White Russian basically in it,
and then
pouring the whiskey and
then
the vodka and whatever.
And then instead of a quarter glass, when it was a when it was a 0-0 ending game, then it was a full glass.
So here's how it works. So if you hit it. It's a vanquish if you hit it on your first shot. The person doesn't even get to.
You hit it with what?
Ping pong ball. Yeah. You have to bounce a ping pong.
It's very hard. You have to bounce it in.
I think we determined who one of our viewers are on YouTube.
AMAC rule is not real.
So Snowball, who's been watching
that sounds like a Tom Hinkle comment.
Yeah.
So Snowball, who's been watching, is someone you guys know, but been under a moniker the whole time. And he says the AMAC rule is not real. Stop spreading lies.
Or it's AMAC. It might be AMAC.
Yeah.
But anyway, you like I said, so if we have to update it to current standards because there's a lot of not PC stuff going on in the game. But anyway,
well, I mean, maybe if we play it live, we update it, but otherwise.
But anyway, so like if you hit it on the first, it's a vanquish, and the person can't even shoot back. So like they have to make a statement to the crowd about how much they suck.
And they have a micro penis, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you have to say how small your dick is. If you're a guy, and if you're a girl, how gaping your vagina is.
Yes.
So little and huge.
Yes,
correct.
But the anticipation in the
would you rather have a huge or smelly? I'm going huge all day.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yep.
Smelly would probably be about worse.
I think smelly's worse.
Yeah, we just kind of went in the opposite side.
Nobody wants smelly junk.
Yeah, you got a point. But
you can have a huge dick, but if it stinks real bad, no one's gonna touch it.
Can't have both.
Like I said. So anyway, if you hit it on that, like they can't even make a shot. And there's times like you just know it's gonna happen. Like you feel it in your bones.
But everyone's just gathering around.
Or the times when it would actually bounce and hit, and then head like directly up in the air, and you're like,
yeah.
It's like it's either in or out.
Yeah, it just it gets because the chinkers, because you hit the button, and that's not a racial slur because that's the sound it makes when it hits. So when you bounce it and it hits, it's like chink chink chink. And
like it hits it twice,
like,
so it bounces back and forth.
Tink, tink.
Yeah,
I mean that might be something bad too. Who knows?
But either way, like there's times that you see it bounce off this side of the glass, this side, and then go in. And you're like, no.
It's more exciting than beer pong. Yeah, honestly,
because usually there's some sort of punishment in that glass.
and then also
put Blue Frog in there.
And then also if you throw yours,
that would be better than some.
So it's not sharing the same ball either.
Yeah,
you all have your own ball. So we would draw pictures and shit on them.
Our own balls, like
so we would. So we would make our own.
I would store my ball in my gooch the whole game.
And then so if you go to pass the ball back to me with your throwing hand, then that counts as your throw.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different stipulations and stuff. Yeah.
So if you throw right
fun, but
handed, then you had to throw my ball back to me left-handed.
If you're the new guy showing up at your house for this game, everyone's gonna abuse.
No, we tell them. We tell them.
Yeah.
We give them.
Like, here's a rule book. Read all this.
No, we tell them everything that they need to know.
Yeah, but they're not gonna remember all of it.
Well, that's their problem.
And then, say I was playing Andy and he made his shot and it wasn't the first shot, and then I made mine. Then we add
redemption shots.
Yeah, so a redemption shot.
You add
gets
more liquor into it.
You add more liquor. So
the worst game I've ever played where my butt was puckering. And our Rish's cousin Ray, he had a proclivity to put fucking Baileys and shit. So it would curdle.
So the longer it sat, it would obviously
curdle. But no, it curdled immediately.
The game that I have posted on YouTube is a 0-0. That there is Bailey's in there,
and it's fucking disgusting.
Someone throw up
when whoever makes the shot,
it just like sticks. Yeah, it just sticks.
Yeah, it doesn't go in and touch any liquid. It just like lays on top like mud.
Yes. We'll get off the topic here, Cook, but it's a very fun game. We need to do it again.
Yes.
And Snowball, we definitely got to do it. But
it would be very funny if another person made an account as Snowball 2.
Yeah. But anyway, so the worst game my personal experience, the most sweating, this is gonna kill me game. I was playing my friend Matt Osterberry, and he was the current Mustafa, and he had the mix was Old Crow, gin, and like tequila Zapata. So like the most bottom shelf tequila you can fucking find.
I thought it was Montezuma.
We also enjoyed
equivalent to Montezuma.
Okay.
What was another staple? The one that tasted like black licorice.
Oh, Sambuca.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we used to set the bar on fire with that and do fire shots. But anyway, so we're playing. I'm like, I don't want to drink that. He hits it. And I'm like, oh, I hit my redemption. And then he just grabs the bottle of like tequila and is like, burp. And I'm like, and now we're like, so we play a little bit more. He hits it. I'm like, oh, I'm sweating. My butthole's puckering. I hit my redemption again, and it's like we have a half cup of gin, tequila, and Old Crow and bottom shelf. And I hit it, and I'm like, oh, like this wave of like serenity washed over me because I'm like, I will die if I have to drink that today.
He drank it?
No, he did.
Did he puke?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he fucking just died outside then.
That sounds terrible.
But yeah, we'll have to bring that back. Maybe we'll have a get together soon, and I'll talk to the other elders, and we'll get going.
The elders.
Oh, yeah, we have a whole council and everything. It's great.
It sounds terrible.
we can't just randomly set up and play an unsanctioned game. Like, so everyone has to be
approved,
either there or say that it's okay.
Well, in 2022, we might need to bend some rules, guys. But anyway, all right. So this last
sounds terrifying.
It's a terrifying but very rewarding game.
I'll just spectate.
So
no,
you gotta play. Oh, that's the actually no. It's kind of like Fight Club. If it's your first time,
you also, and then also isn't there? Other people can randomly challenge other people.
Oh yeah, there's personal challenges as well.
Is there a rule that I had to clean up my own puke because that's going to happen?
So basically, with a personal challenge, if Andy wanted you to play, he could come up with any reason he wants at all and personally challenge you.
Or if you have beef with somebody,
I will hire a hitman to kill my mother so I can get out of it.
Yeah, I'll just stick to playing bullshit.
Yeah. But it's fun. It's a good time. So. Snowball knows, but all right. This last beer we got is the chocolate fudge stout. What do we got, Bob?
I don't know because Untapped is still down.
It's a fudge stout. Yeah, who knows?
It's a fudge stout.
Opera fudge stout from the Snitz Creek Brewery of Lebanon, PA. It does not specify what type of stout it is on the can. It comes in at 6.7% ABV. There is no description on the can, but it lists the ingredients as raw oats, cocoa. These are addition to the regular malt.
Yeah.
But, raw oats, cocoa powder, and chocolate syrup, and it has been conditioned on cacao nibs and vanilla.
It tastes like a fudge sickle pop. It's really good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah,
very decent stout.
All right. Well, we are getting a little late for time here.
Long in the tooth there on the tangents today of the Mama Juana and the all sorts. We can do an entire episode on all sorts.
Oh, absolutely.
So we're gonna start with Zach tonight. Your first pick. You go first for the beer of the night, and it's only the Snitz. So the other ones.
Well, yeah, of course the Snitz. I'm gonna say the blueberry Imperial. That's just me.
And Blueberry Imperial is up 1. Bill.
Oh boy.
They're all good. The peanut butter is good, but
yeah.
I'll do the regular blueberry.
There it is, tied.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the Imperial as well.
Ooh.
Oh.
Andrew.
Fuck you, you're out of order. Your turn.
I'll go Imperial.
ooh.
All right. Well, that does it.
Yeah,
So,
Imperial's gonna win.
Imperial
It's
wins.
fantastic. Second
my number 2 is going to be the.
Yeah, that's my pick. Yeah,
Everyone that's in agreement.
I think Blueberry gets second place.
In the RT or the FTIG. I don't know why I keep going to say RTIG.
My third place is going to be the lager.
Which one?
This one.
The Fort Indian Town Gap Lager. Yeah. Okay, I'll back you up on that.
Yeah, I can live with that.
I think my third is going to be the peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
Peanut butter?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so our first place is going to be the Imperial Blueberry Cream Ale. Our second place is going to be the Blueberry Cream Ale, and our second place is going to be
third
the Fort.
place.
Third place, sorry, is going to be the Fort Indian Town
That's
Gap
that 10% or pint you got.
Lager. I haven't got too far in, but I
That's
drank
true.
like all of that whiskey.
I'll have to give like a
Yeah, honorable
honorable
mention
mention.
though to this Scoundrel from Half Barrel. If this was in the running, this would honestly be my beer of the night.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Over the
This
blueberry?
is
Yeah.
fucking fantastic. Like the smokiness of it, the maltiness, the caramelness to it. It's a very fantastic beer. I'd love to have this again. Aged very well. This is
And you are having it again.
almost a 2.5. Yeah, there's still more in the bottle, so I'm going to.
It was aged very
Almost
well.
2.5-year-old beer.
And thank you,
Holy
Bob, for
shit,
bringing
Bob.
it.
Yeah, thank you, Bob.
Thanks, Bob.
So yeah,
Bob,
there
we
we
got
go.
the plug today. T-shirt, our plug.
Well, first, the T-shirt. I got this at the so there was road tripping with Rosa, and then while I was in North Carolina, if he's listening, Eric, I have to call this one road tripping with Eric. The two of us went together. We had to share a rental car. The rental car was in Eric's name. He was a really good sport about accommodating my beer tour wishes, and I at a minimum, that's road tripping with Eric for while we were in North Carolina. Our work schedule was really bizarre. It made it hard to go out and hit places. Our one day off, they mandated us to go to a lunch, and we ended up having to lose like half our travel time on the beer route. We managed to have a beer in 16 different places in 12 days.
Wow.
And then again, yesterday, coming back, I had another 3-stop road tripping with Rosa, and this was the first stop.
Dude, Bright Path is so good. I can't wait to go back.
They actually had their official grand opening yesterday. The place was packed.
When are we going?
I think a Friday night.
Whenever you're ready to roll, man.
Friday night venture, I think.
Either Friday or Saturday. I'd be able to do Saturday.
The place was packed. They had a food truck
Saturday's gonna
there.
be too crowded, I think.
But I mean,
we'll figure it out.
like Friday night if we plan ahead.
Yeah, we'll figure
because
it out.
then I can get off work.
they have 3 serving sizes plus you do flights. So
I love that it's the half liter,
the half liter
the
or
classic,
full liter
or the
glass,
full liter, like Oktoberfest fucking giant mugs. Yeah.
So I had 3 half liters yesterday. I did I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, Rich and I stopped at
the last one I had was their IPA.
The rye IPA.
Yes.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was awesome.
They're all side pulls,
They
too.
did a Keller Pills. I had that, and the first one I had was a Schwartz beer.
Okay.
Oh, that was very good.
They were all great.
Yeah, Rich and I went up a few weeks ago. We both had a full pour. She got a porter. I got one of the pills, and we did a flight and kind of got a little bit of everything. It was fantastic.
So and I passed out stickers to some of the people that work there. So hopefully they'll put them up someplace where people can see them.
Banging in the Wild. If you see our sticker anywhere, or if you buy stickers and stick them up somewhere, personally, I would just, if you really want stickers that bad, go to like sticker. We use Sticker Depot. It's like $60. You get 250 stickers. I'm not saying you have to pay $60, but that's what we do. But anyway, especially if you're far away. But if you put a sticker or any of our merch somewhere, hashtag Bangin in the Wild is our hashtag. So if you want to put it up there, we'll see it and we'll share it. So if you wear your T-shirt or you put a sticker somewhere or anything like that, and you use hashtag Bangin in the Wild, we'll see that hashtag.
Yep.
So then when we left there, we went to but yeah, so again, if you have the chance, you're in Jim Thorpe, Bright Path Brewing, check them out. They're not in the touristy part of town. If anyone's familiar with the Jim Thorpe area, if you were going to like the Jim Thorpe Memorial, or if you were going to go up to Penn's Peak, as you're driving out of town, it's like the last or next to last building on the left before you get to the memorial. We left there. We went to Back Mountain Brewing in Dallas. That was another one, a veteran owned and operated setup.
Gave us a follow on Instagram, so thank you.
Nice.
They were very nice. I had a great time there. There's at least 2 stickers up on the wall in that place. Everything we had there was fantastic. They don't have a kitchen. They have food trucks there. It was right down to, actually, we flipped a coin as to whether we were going to go to Sabatini's or J&J Deli was right down the road. It's kind of a similar setup where it's a restaurant and they have a bottle shop inside the restaurant like Sabatini's does. And J&J won the coin toss, so we went there for dinner.
Good.
Again, all 3 of those venues are great. If you're close enough to visit them, or you're on the road and you see one of them, stop in, tell them the Bangin' Beers guys sent you. You can't lose.
It's hilarious that we've gone to like a few places now. We walk in and like, oh, you're part of Bangin' Beers? Like, there was a guy here a few weeks ago giving us stickers. Like, that has happened. Yeah.
Yep.
Bob's laying the groundwork down there, man. Killing
That's
it.
actually
fire fucking was awesome.
One of the people at Bright Star remembered me from the last time I was in. And they saw that we tagged them, and they appreciated that we had good, kind words for them.
Which one did we drink?
I can't remember. Did I bring the porter or the Mount Pisgah? I don't remember. Or
we
the
had the
cream
Mount-
ale. I
think we had the cream ale.
Yeah.
Yes.
I tagged him on Instagram too.
Yeah,
when I
I'll
was
put
up there.
Instagram.
But again, like everything the first time was fantastic too.
Yeah.
So again, they pay attention. I'm sure they're going to check this out. Again, you guys are doing great. I wish you the best of luck.
And it's all traditional styles.
Yeah.
They only had one
And then-
IPA on when I was there.
Yeah,
Yeah, and everything's under 5%, isn't it? Roughly.
No, they're like around 5.
Yeah, like around 5.
Yeah.
But like,
and then I'll go to Bizarro Land for a little bit, and Oriente Petrolero.
What's that?
It's a soccer team from Bolivia.
Oh,
All right.
All right, there you go. That's not the one the brother-in-law's banned from, right? Isn't he banned from a game because he got no fight?
Oh, that was a friend of ours.
Oh.
He's actually
Reinstated.
well, he's allowed. He's not allowed in the stadium where the fight happened. He's banned from there for a year. The security guard that actually threw the first punch lost his job.
Yeah.
But he is.
He'd be a
allowed-
great Eagles fan.
So
Yep.
he's allowed, and he's allowed in all the other stadiums. But the thing that sucks is that's a shared stadium, so that's 2 teams. So I'm getting
Oh. All
Womp
right.
womp.
Yeah. Bill, by
uh,
the way, also send me the link to, I won't remember it, where you got your shirt.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who I had to tag.
All right. So all I'm going to plug is I shared it in the community page, but beginning this Friday, the Craft House is going to start delivering to homes.
And make that a
Ooh.
big thing because I need a job.
It's a
Well, what's
We're
what's
doing
the
a-
travel radius?
I will show you a picture of the
As
map.
far as you want if they hire me.
Right now it is not very large. We're just trying to see how it goes over, 1, and 2 to see if we have to work any like little kinks out of how it's going to work. But you do need to be the purchaser and show the card that you use to pay online for the
So you're gonna deliver
order
it like
to
an
pick up.
underage party.
No.
I was gonna say, yeah. So you don't do that.
Hello,
Like,
real
so-
cops.
Hello, real cops. So yes, you do need to show your ID and the card used to purchase it, but we will deliver, and that's starting Friday.
there you go.
Cool.
And you can do it from the app, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the Craft House app on the App Store.
Yep.
Anything else, Plug?
No. that's it.
T-shirt.
We'll get it in the
Right.
and
I'll just say it now so I have an idea.
no.
Just
I'll
tell
send
them
it to
where you got the shirt.
There's a
Why
shop in
don't you
Philly.
just tell me the movie you're
Why
looking
don't you
for?
just tell me? Yes. There's a store in Philly that also sells online. It's called South. Felin. I don't know how to pronounce it. That's why I wasn't going to say it.
Oh,
But they have a lot of
Philadelphian.
they have a lot of sports,
Philadelphia.
like Philly sports related.
Is that
or
where the
just,
the Pulp Fiction
Philly
Gritty and Gritty and
yes, which Gritty and the Philly Fanatic.
Yeah, Philly Fanatic came out of.
The Philly Fanatic is holding a hot dog gun that shoots hot dogs, and Gritty is holding a t-shirt handgun, and it's the Pulp Fiction scene with Samuel L. Jackson. But that's who made that also, and they have a lot of cool shirts. It's not just sports related. They also have like more Philly related ones as well.
Like the one you're wearing.
It's like the one
the
I'm
Philly
wearing.
Man Spider.
Yep.
Fucking Frank Reynolds.
Frank Reynolds. They also have one with a raccoon that says like Trash Panda or something.
They should just have a statue of Frank. Like he's like,
yeah.
What are you, a man cheetah? Cool.
He's like Mr. Philly. He's
but
like
yeah, they have
Philly.
a lot of like Philly sports stuff. So like Phillies, Flyers, Eagles, but they also have just like Philly in general.
Yeah. All right, Zach.
All right. I want to plug.
What do you got, little sunshine?
Dearly Departed Odd Shop, ran by a woman named Haley, future sister-in-law, which she just got married in Salem this week.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats,
That's
Haley and
super
Patrick.
cool.
If you go to our website, under the sponsor tab, you can find their link to their Etsy shop.
She does a lot of witchy stuff. She makes like dark art, witchy stuff, a lot of traditional stuff. It's hard to explain, like whatever, but and she does a lot of wheeling and dealing with obscure antiques and of course odd stuff, you know what I mean, like funeral home hardware and just different types of bones, some taxidermy, like a lot of that crazy weird cool shit for everybody. And I also want to plug me and my fiance, we're going to be doing the horror sideshow market May 14th. It's pretty much Allentown, but it is the Delta Hotel by Marriott in Adrian Drive, Bringsville, PA, which is Bringsville, whatever. I never know, but it's pretty much Allentown. It's the old Holiday Inn. It's a horror market out in the parking lot. They have some movie guests, such as the guy that plays Art the Clown from Terrifier, Patty Mullen that plays Frankenhooker.
Nice.
It's a very underrated 80s movie.
Too, yeah.
You know, I was gonna watch that last night, but then I watched.
It's on Tubi. It's so good.
I was gonna watch Frankenhooker, but then I settled on Slumber Party Massacre.
Oh, very nice. The market's just people like us selling horror collectibles, dark art, dark decor, a lot of horror related. It's pretty much a flea market of a lot of artists and people.
That's awesome.
Selling stuff, and it's a success. I did it last year for the first time, and it was so fun and just crowded. Like it's a big hit.
Yeah.
It's May 14th. It's on a Saturday. A couple weeks from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's a good time. Like if you're looking for some stuff.
Yeah, and if you can't make it, you can also go to our sponsorships pages on the website, and your wife's page is on there, and they can buy it straight from Etsy shop.
It's $10 to get in. All day, you can't beat it.
Cool.
Andy.
And that's all I got.
Sorry.
Just working on acoustic shit. That's about it at the moment.
All right.
I think that's about it.
What are we doing next week?
What are we doing?
Funk.
Oh, we got funk lineup next week. Okay, cool. Yeah. So next week we're going to featuring the funk beers. We got from one of their reps that Tony interviewed on interviews with Everyday People recently. So go check that episode. What episode is that?
122.
Yeah, go check that out. Tony interviewed him. We got a lineup from them. Funk's is a great place. Love Funk's, great brewery down in Emmaus. They have a spot down in Middletown,
E-Town,
Effort, I think.
Ephrata.
Yeah.
Oh, they want an Ephrata too.
Yep.
Because they have one down in I want to say Middletown or Elizabethtown.
I think it's E-Town, Elizabethtown.
Yeah, I think it's Elizabethtown. Yes.
Yeah, but
either way, it's fantastic.
The Ephrata one opened semi-recently.
I didn't realize they had one in Ephrata now. Ephrata's fucking blowing up. Then we got Poor Man's and St. Boniface and Black Forest. Oh shit!
Yeah. Which we're gonna have to make a trip.
Yes,
and do that loop.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, just
I did also pitch to a few people about our beer trip venues, about filling up the bus. And a lot of people seem to be very interested in it.
Well,
so we have to
we'll work those logistics out.
Yeah. So the only thing too is the IWEP network. If you just hang out with us, tons of shows. We're always live every Tuesday. Either it's pop culture or it's paranormal. I believe the next paranormal episode will be Sex Magic. The next Not Cool in High School will be The Wizard of Oz. And then
why are you doing Red Hot Chili Peppers on?
Yeah. And then the Tornado Tag podcast will have, I can't say the name, but it will be the biggest guest this network has ever had when it comes to popularity.
It's Hulk Hogan.
Awesome.
Not Hulk Hogan, not that level, but it's a very big guest, and we're very. I don't want to jinx it or something happens where it doesn't happen, then I can't deliver. But it's
Hulk Hogan.
It's a very very popular. If you're into wrestling, you'll be into this guest. He reached out to us, and it fucking blew me away that he even did that. So it's awesome. Insane. So that'll be Thursday night. Tune in if you're a pro wrestling fan or you just want to hear a good interview. Come hang out with us. But we'll be live once again Sunday. Are we doing 12 or 3 next week?
I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. We'll be live at some point.
And what is next week?
Next week is all right.
So tell us about that.
So as long as we hit the criteria, we're going to be focusing on Star Wars next week.
Oh, it's next week.
That is next week.
Oh, well then next week is not funk.
No, that's right. Yeah, next week is not funk. So
we'll be doing funk on Mother's Day.
So because May the 4th is May the 4th, the next Sunday is May the 1st. We'll be hopefully focusing on Star. Well, here's what we'll do: if we can't get the Star Wars beers we're looking for, we're gonna audible the funk, and then we'll do it to another day.
The Star Wars beers you're looking for.
Yeah, these are not the beers we're looking for. So, but maybe. Most likely Star Wars next week, maybe funk. We'll see what happens in our search during the next 5 days. Yes.
Or we just rename all the funk beers with Star Wars names.
So who's driving down to Maryland?
We'll just get. I already got the Executor from Brewery Fire. Yeah. So we have that at least. We have one from that. We have two. We do have 2 beers so far.
3.
One is Star Wars from Brewery Fire, the Executor IPA, which we've already featured, but it's Darth Vader's flagship, so it has to be on the show.
Yeah.
But then we have a Star Wars adjacent Dark Helmet Stout from them as well. So
and then we also have the one from Fourscore that's been sitting.
Yep. And then we have one from Stone.
Oh, okay.
From who?
No, we're not. We're not doing that one.
No.
We're still gonna drink it. It's a Star Wars beer, right?
We can drink it, but I'm not gonna talk about. I'm not gonna say
we're not gonna talk about it.
Just fuck those guys.
All right. Well, fuck them. All right.
But we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Jar Jar Binks is the greatest character of all time. See you guys.
Sith Lord.